I believe you guys were just parking the boat.
Chip.
James is coming.
Oh, okay. But you guys were just parking the boat in the somewhat sizable pond nearby. Just a slight bit north.
Oh yeah, I also made a small little origami boat to float with it.
Yeah.
Yes. I forget, does it do anything when you put the boat in?
Let's see. The boat floats and is not destroyed by water. When placed in water, you can mentally direct the boat to move in any direction along the water surface at a speed of 5 feet per round. The boat is able to carry a single tiny object that weighs 1 pound or less.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We're just starting.
I actually don't have an idea of how much LV weighs.
Hi, James. I love you.
Hi, Dave. I love you too.
Do they have a
Okay, we're good to continue now.
weight on pixies in here? Not really.
I don't think she weighs anything at all, really.
Pixies
Right.
weigh 6 tons.
Accurate.
That's if I can carry her on my shoulder. That's pretty fucking.
They're
6 tons and
deceptively
that's
heavy.
small.
I can imagine her fluttering and then going to land on Yuelia's shoulder, and you just see her like,
Well, she's tiny, right?
She is tiny. So she can probably hang on to the boat.
She's
She can go for a ride on the boat.
Base weight is 0.5 pounds. Weight modifier of timesing that by 1d4. So
I think half
Time's
pounds
still under
would
a
be
pound.
Yeah.
you can literally max it out to 2 pounds.
Okay.
In other words, James
Is
and I
she a
can
chunk?
James and I can play catch with LV and Mage
I'm gonna be
Hand.
really honest. I feel like LV does not weigh 2 pounds.
She does not weigh 2 pounds.
I feel like LV is maybe as heavy as an apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay, well how heavy's an apple?
Heavy enough to
Oh.
throw.
6 tons.
Somewhere between 0.5 to 6 tons.
0.33 pounds.
Okay.
I figured it was like a quarter, so it's about a third.
Are
But then-
we also waiting on Aurora, or are we gonna just start?
Well, I was pretty sure he said. that
Okay.
he
Well.
wasn't gonna make it.
Oh, he wasn't gonna make it.
We've had times where he's shown up like an hour and a half in.
Oh,
I think
well,
he
that,
said he still might, but he wasn't going to be able to message or tell me.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna take my bet for around 7:15 then.
Ooh, that is late. You know what?
7:30.
I'll take. Damn it.
I was gonna do something.
7:20. 7:20.
I'll do 7:45.
Oh.
Christ. Gets here when he gets here, guys.
Okay.
And
Go
David's
ahead with the
not playing
recap
this
and go
week.
ahead and let's get us started.
Basically, you guys landed in the water. You were situating your stuff. You don't have an anchor, so the boat kind of moves a little bit as the slight wind moves it back and forth occasionally. But right now, you guys are just on the boat and you haven't done anything quite yet.
So we were waiting for Shrike.
Yeah, we actually went ahead of Shrike, so I guess we're just waiting for Shrike to catch up.
So the question is Shrike going straight toward the boat, or is Shrike going to what he believes might be the mine?
I'm going to the boat because
We threw up a flare.
I have no idea where the mine is, and the idea was that I was just going to walk through the water to the boat, or in that general area, unless I fell in a hole and ended up in the mine. That'd be hilarious.
I think we need to recruit someone loyal to man the boat while we're not on the boat.
Agreed. That's
Okay.
why we get Sprocket,
We
and
do need a
Sprocket
crew.
has what's her name? Vi.
Six.
Lady Vi. So Lady Vi can
Vi
be.
stands for violence.
Yeah, it does.
Or the number 6.
Or 6. Lady 6.
You know what? No,
Or
it's
vice.
Vi for violence.
But
Or vice.
I mean, there wasn't much to it, so I'll leave you guys to do your thing. What do you guys do?
Stupid question, but the airship is magical, yes?
Correct. Absolutely.
How deep is the water?
Oh,
Wait.
that won't work anyway.
It looks
It's
pretty
magical.
deep, but we can't see all the way to the bottom, so we can't tell.
Right.
Alright, how far from shore? Or how far from the...
Okay.
I mean, it's a rough
So-
estimate.
I mean, we do have an anchor. Somebody has an anchor.
there is
Oh.
no-
Oh no.
We're not
So
going
it
to
is
use
their
that
weapon.
anchor as an anchor.
So
gonna-
unless anybody actually watched me do it, I walked offshore into the water, and I have no intention of going to the surface. I'm walking along the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Kachina.
I was just saying that since Mitchell's not here, we should leave Aurora to man the boat.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's not a
Agreed.
bad idea.
So, just a really quick question though. Did you leave the sheep and the horse behind?
So the sheep
thought
is
they were with the
my
kids.
mom.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that this was not somebody that was
Yeah.
continually coming.
Yeah,
along.
no, the sheep is with the mom and the horse is at the stable there. That she's taking care of it.
So, Shrike, you start walking towards the boat when you catch up, and you can hear everybody kind of bustling around up in the boat, getting ready to come off of it. And the water goes about right about here on you. So that's what 5.5 feet.
So how do we get like off? Are we
Jump.
getting in the water?
Jump.
How far were we?
Well, we
From
have
where
a
the ship
ladder
landed
now,
to.
right?
We have a ladder, but we're gonna have to go into the water.
We have to
So
go into the
going
water
in
to get to the
water.
shore, but I'm wondering how far is the actual.
If you base
Or-
it off a guess and, watching Shrike walk towards the boat, maybe it's 30-ish feet of water. Pretty much, you practically landed it right in the middle.
Is this
Alright.
like a rope ladder?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like a knotted rope
It's
that
a-
we
it's
use
a
to
knotted
climb.
rope ladder that you can.
A
Yeah.
knotted rope ladder.
All right,
can
I'm
climb
just
down it.
gonna.
Yeah, I'll grab it and jump down.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not doing
slowly
that.
go.
I will drown.
Just for the record, anybody that's jumping off the ship into the water and you're less than 5 feet tall, you're going underwater before you swim to resurface.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that, Chief.
I'll climb down.
Yeah. Taking the rope,
Yep.
climbing down,
Can I
and
like?
then swimming to shore.
ride on
I
the
really don't
shoulder?
want to get my gear wet, so I'm trying to figure out how I can skip water altogether.
Like I said, right now you guys are sitting smack dab in the middle of this pond that is 5.5 feet deep.
Shrike is gonna yell out while you guys are figuring things out. Did you all find the mine?
Yes, and I'm going
Yes.
to drink the lake.
Fair. Why did y'all park so far away then?
We're still
Josh.
new to this Shrike, okay?
Josh, idea, question. My necklace of like my elemental dragon necklace.
Uh-huh.
Can I freeze like a surface of the pond and then kind of paddle my way to shore while
Yeah.
sitting on it?
It's a 30-foot cone, I think. You could technically freeze an entire path towards the ground if you want to use it for that.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
Guys, get out the way!
I'm assuming you're gonna do it in a direction that doesn't like blast Shrike in the face, right?
No, a Shrike is stuck
Yeah.
there now.
I'm not gonna blast Shrike with ice. I
Because-
don't think you'd appreciate it.
Oh my god!
He's more or less in the direction of the hill where he's standing. So I just wanted to make sure that you weren't aiming towards the hill and him at the same time.
No,
I
I'm just
will-
trying to aim towards the shore.
If I make the assumption of what she's doing, I will step out of the way so she can do her thing.
Did you ever come up with a command word for that? If you're interested, you don't have to.
Ka-chow.
That's a good point. I haven't thought of one yet.
Go chica, go chica.
I mean,
I was channeling cars.
it's
So was
mainly
I.
for flavor, but I was just curious.
All right.
Ice, ice, baby.
Lightning always comes after thunder.
I don't know if I put it in there, but it's mainly you have to yell the word, so if you can't talk or if you're under silence, you wouldn't be able to activate it. But
I think the command word would probably just be ice.
Ice, baby.
For-
And then, like,
Dun, dun,
for
dun, dun,
ice.
dun, dun,
And
dun.
if I wanted fire, wouldn't it just be fire and blah, blah, blah?
you can flavor it however you
Yeah, I'll just say there's a command word per element.
want. Okay.
Papas.
But you hear Breya yell, ice! And she goes, and this wintry blast, you can kind of feel it, the backdraft from it being exhaled go towards you guys. It's chilly, like a cold chill goes down your spines. Well, for some of you don't really have those kind of reactions to the cold. But anyways, her breath hits the water, and you just hear this crackling as everything starts to harden in the straight path, straight out from the boat from where the rope is about to be brought down. And Shrike, you get hit with it a little bit more intensely. You don't actually get hit with the breath, but the cold is like, oh, geez.
That's a little bit nipply.
There's a little bit of icicles from where the air kind of froze.
That's a little rude.
It's kind of ruining the illusion of your mustache, if I must be honest.
That's all. The mustache that Shrike still doesn't know is a thing?
Have you looked in a mirror? Then no.
God,
No,
no.
you don't. I'll
Thanks,
use the
Breya.
I'll use the ice bridge. Yay,
Oh.
ice bridge.
Oh, Breya's a dragon?
Apparently.
I found a
I'll jump on the
necklace of a dragon.
Dragon.
So we have a good way
No,
to get
she
down
fully
and
believes this
onto
necklace
the
once belonged to a
ice,
dragon.
correct?
It's a lava bear.
So we have a good way to get off the ship and onto the ice. Yeah.
Apparently.
The rope.
Okay. And
I wouldn't say it's to get the ice forever, but at least for the time being, there is an ice path.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I get down and go across it.
Yep.
And I tell Aurora to stay on the boat and don't let anyone on the boat.
Punch anyone you see that isn't
I was
us.
debating, given the circumstance, I was debating on making Aurora get out and just wrestle with the boat the entire time.
Try and lift it.
She would probably do it.
Just try to just lift it, throw it, turn it
Keep
up
it
on
in the same spot. Stop it from moving all around
Bench
the lake.
press the boat.
Assuming everybody that's getting out of the boat and going on the adventure has used the ice path and is now on the ground.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
It's also kind of nice that Breya did that because it kind of makes it so you can just kind of knock the frozen cattails and stuff aside.
Yeah.
Like, all the stuff that would kind of get in your way as you reach the edge is frozen, so you can just break it apart and move it out of the way. So it's a nice clear path straight onto the ground.
We have just one
Also
small problem.
nice not to get all our gear wet.
Yeah, but we have one small problem. How are we gonna get back on it?
That's a problem we'll conquer when we're
Oh.
back. I imagine. Well, wouldn't Aurora just put the boat back in the air and then put the ladder down
needs
for
to
us?
be
Thing
on
is,
He needs to be on it.
I'll be on it. It's okay. I'll swim back to the boat.
That's a good question. Next question.
Alright, so which way to the mind?
Do I know the way there?
I mean, you
Okay.
guys can see a large hill.
I think didn't
That way.
Lilith roll a nat 20 on finding the mines?
No, that
Or
was-
that
Yes.
Shrike?
I did.
was-
I did.
Ah.
Yeah, that was
Jarvin
me.
did. Okay, okay,
If anything, Jarvin can point the way.
okay.
Yeah, so it's on the opposite side of the mound, right? From where we are?
It should be, give or take, roughly on the other side, what you would imagine.
Right.
Alright. Let's go,
Breya-
Mikey.
Breya
Start-
will look around and be like, "It's been a really long time since I've played at the mine, but I think it's that way," and kind of point in a general direction.
Jarvin nods in
And-
agreement.
Let's start making our way over there.
Okay.
Making my way downtown.
It doesn't take you very long, maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Walking fast, faces past, and I'm
So-
homebound.
You guys
Da, da,
get,
da, 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 da.
you guys get to the front, and right away you can see that it's a very, very shoddy, you know, the age-old rectangle.
I got you.
I'm failing in my words there, but it's, instead of being like perfectly straight and structured, it's like kind of
Leaning in.
a little bit. It looks a bit more down.
If I poke my head in, does it look like I'd have to like hunch walk through the mine? Or does it look like once I'm in it'd be okay?
It's definitely tall enough for you to go in, surprisingly, but probably like just barely. One could assume that halflings made this due to the size, and they built it to give themselves space. But
So they can
Obviously-
walk two people in a trench coat.
given
Breya posted a really nice picture that looks like that's pretty much it.
Ooh.
In general.
Oh yeah, that is. It's a good bit more wide, but that's more or less the entrance that's you can see kind of like little rocks and debris fall every now and again, as this thing looks like it could collapse any second.
I don't like
That's
it.
just
Uh,
Minecraft
can I-
entrance.
oh, I did.
Right, as the-
Can I go up to it and use mending to try and just patch it up?
as you use mending, you manage to, like, in the space that you can, you manage to like kind of patch things together here and there. It seems to give it a little bit more structure, but there's some parts about it that's just irreparable.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I guys-
I just wanted to just make sure it wasn't going to collapse on us while we're in there. And
You-
yeah.
Increase
I think we'll be fine.
drastically the integrity of the wood, but the fact that it's still kind of crooked and, you know, probably not holding it up properly is still a thing.
I gave it some life.
We just won't touch the beams.
I would
Mhm.
imagine that it's possible that some of the wood also has like termites or other pests in it, so just do not touch the wood.
Hey,
Don't disturb it.
Before going in, I do want to check around for any traps or anything.
okay.
Do you
I
think
think
the
I would have lost my
halfling
foot if there were traps.
I don't know, right? Listen,
I guess if
if-
something
if
took a
there
resident-
is something in there. There's no reason why they wouldn't trap it. Just saying.
I guess that's true.
there's
But I guess I thought it wasn't really sentient like that.
I'm looking for traps.
given enough time, you've managed to check everything around, and you don't see anything particularly that would stick out to you as a trap. But
So
the
all
thing-
I'm hearing is Shrike should walk in now.
But the big thing I wanted to note to you guys is basically the sunlight is currently hitting into the mine, so you can see decently far in, and maybe 10-15 feet in, there's just a wall. It kind of sort of looks like it's divided into 3. Hang on, I need to tell a certain somebody something.
Wall always been there?
You're probably who he's messaging.
We'll see.
Everybody eyeing their chat.
I am eyeing this hooded lantern in my inventory.
Oh.
I did, if
do
well, I will. I guess I'll determine if we can see or
Yuelia,
not. I meant to have a way. Yes, hi.
can you hook me up with a shocking grasp?
Yeah, I already did. Just assume we
Cool.
already did for the necklace.
Cool.
But this is the bizarre, and you can say if you want to say it, but basically this is the most bizarre looking wall to the majority of you, because it just looks like it's divided up and it's round and it's kind of...
This definitely hasn't been here. From
I
before, right?
grab some snacks out of my bag and I go, "Hey little friend. Hello, good morning." I play some snacks out. Hello.
Mira, who are you talking
What
to?
is she doing?
Hello.
She's talking to a rock.
Just
She's
as you
lost it.
see part of the wall move, and this massive tortoise head starts to
Oh
stick
my god.
Oh, okay. That's a big
You like a
turtle.
snack?
Oh.
You want a
And
snack?
the guy does one of these things.
Hi,
I'm gonna back up 10
buddy.
feet.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
want a
back up.
snack? Yeah, have some gum.
Also, is it dark in here? Or is it rather lit?
So,
Or
like,
I guess from the outside?
The light from the outside is currently hitting into the mine,
Okay,
so it's very plain to see.
okay.
But after a couple seconds, it goes,
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. We just want to kind of go into the mine, if that's okay. No, you don't want. He doesn't want snacks.
"Do
Do
any
you
of you
have any
Shrike
fruit?
is going to be like, if we don't get in, we'll make it in.
No.
Turtles like
Technically,
fruit.
we
Do you
wouldn't
have
make it
any
in if we
fruit or
don't.
vegetables?
I have dried fruit.
They'll
Yeah, they
eat
look
it.
those.
do any of you actually have proficiency in religion?"
In religion?
Correct.
Probably not.
No, not.
I do, I think.
I know
think.
you have half proficiency. I don't know if you have proficiency.
Oh, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I do not.
I'm good at it though.
Well, anybody that wants to can make a religion check.
Sure.
I have a
Who wants-
negative
who-
1,
who-
so
who
I
wants
won't.
to give me
Oof.
advantage?
Sure.
Who wants to give me advantage?
I'll give you
We
advantage.
can only give you advantage if we have proficiency,
Advantage?
though, right?
You can only give advantage if you're
Oh.
proficient in.
Well, what if I use my
Oh.
inspiration?
Oh no. Don't. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Rolled a
That'll do.
13.
19.
Fantastic.
Wow.
I rolled a 7 for my religion. I know religion is a thing that exists, but that's beyond
I
me.
got an 8.
Little one.
You still
read
beat me,
books.
Jarvin. I read a book once.
I know a lot about the dwarven gods.
As you guys kind of see that the tortoise doesn't seem particularly violent or anything of that nature, you guys kind of get a little bit closer to get a better look. And Yuelia, you immediately notice that this thing has like a very large, I guess like a really thick rope that goes around kind of like the
It has a tiara on.
not its head, but around its shell.
Oh.
I got a belt.
And around that shell, hang on. This is probably the best way I could.
Are we
describe
talking about one of those Japanese twist ropes?
it. Yes, very good.
Nice. I try and lead a trail of dried fruit out to the entrance.
I'm gonna hold my poncho up in such a way that it blocks the sunlight, and Umbra's gonna come out and sneak in.
Gingy, that's adorable.
You're a jerk.
I was about to say, did she just swat at your hand?
She swat at the D20. She's trying to roll.
Just wants to play.
I know. She has a character.
Does she have wares if we have coin?
Yes. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna put it in here just to give you guys kind of an idea. In character chat. But I want you guys to kind of realize that instead of the white things on there, and this is what Yuelia realizes, they're like paper talismans, like straight rectangle squares that are kind of faded and worn, but all the imagery and writings on them is kind of like a seal. So like to seal something bad away kind of thing.
Oh, that's fun.
Come on, little guy. We're your friends. Come eat some dried fruit.
Is the handwriting that made the seals like familiar at all, or the artwork style?
You got a 13, right?
Yeah.
You and Yuelia can probably... That's actually a really good question. Thank you for asking that.
No problem.
You guys can probably piece together that this looks very similar to kind of like some of the imagery and writing that you saw in the dream world where Deeproot is.
I think maybe the tortoise has been sent here to guard the entrance and not let anything out.
Right. So it's a matter of what's it keeping in there.
Well, that's probably the bad thing, though. We were
Do
sent for
you
in the first
happen to
place.
know anything about fire and bad?
Do you know where the bad elemental thingy is?
Animals.
Bad.
Construct.
The steel looks like the type of stuff in the dream world. So maybe Deeproot sent a friend.
I can ask him.
How about you
Deeproot
speak to it in
isn't, from
Primordial.
what Deeproot says, he's not one to intervene in the world stuff. He
Maybe
just
someone
deals
else
with
sent
the
a friend.
tree. It could have been, yeah.
Other than what the world tree requests of him, he has no concern over what goes on in the
He
material.
does not intervene with situations. He just deals with the tree.
Maybe the tree wanted it though.
So
Could have been.
Lilith is gonna step up to where the turtle is, or tortoise.
I'm
my
still
God.
trying to entice it with raisins.
And
Tasty raisins.
And she's gonna close her eyes and in primordial try to convey that we are friends and are trying to take care of whatever is sealed behind you.
So, when it does that, or when you start speaking that, it peeks out just a little bit, so like you can just see one eye, and it's just peeking out a little bit.
No,
Then I'll
it's
say,
primordial.
please let us through. We'll
you
do
think
our hardest
maybe-
work.
You can do persuasion or animal handling.
I'm gonna do persuasion.
Do they get advantage because of raisins?
You can
Probably.
give advantage if you're proficient in persuasion.
I am proficient in persuasion, so you know what?
I
Advantage.
want to be proficient in advantage.
Bless you, bless you, bless you,
Bless you, Jetty!
bless you. My
Bless
goodness.
you.
Bless you
At
times
some
infinity.
point, you have to let the demons win now, right? That's like
What?
4 bless yous. If she keeps sneezing, the demons win.
Average is about 6.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
actually about
All
Do I
my
roll
varied is
once
the demons win
or-
every time.
You get advantage. Advantage.
You.
Because
You're-
of raisins!
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
So,
fucked for
We're
the boss fight.
20,
friends.
25.
Bless you.
Bless
That
you!
is exactly what that means, Yuelia.
Mm.
So 25.
So, my god. So, I'd imagine off the 25, basically, it peeks out and you hear it in this kind of like really, really low, almost ancient sounding voice. Just, it's like, it's harsh and wispy, and it's still speaking primordial, but imagine an old man talking without his teeth, and then make it like really low baritone and like wispy, like he's losing his breath as he's talking.
Oh, he needs some raisins. Someone get him his prunes.
You need some water.
And he goes, I'd be more than happy to let you through, even though I probably shouldn't. But I no longer have the strength to move.
Oh. Shall we get you some
What's holding you
water?
back?
Would you like some snacks? That I could get you some water. You really seem like you're kind of exhausted. How long have you been here? Oh my goodness, they just left you here all by yourself with no one
Would
visiting?
you like some help get moving? We can try and help you.
I'm just wondering if it's malnourishment or something's holding him.
And you guys can understand this because you all should know. I need to get that to Jarvin.
Oh yeah.
Jarvin now understands this craziness, and it's probably kind of blowing his mind at the moment. Like, why do I understand this?
Yeah, I thought that he was just talking to a giant turtle himself. Or herself.
But,
You also know Aquan, Arin, Ignan, and Terran.
Terran, yeah.
Wow.
but Primordial is the base language from which these 4 languages came from. There's also technically Celestial and Abyssal, but that's a little bit more complicated. In any case, basically it says, there's no way to move me unless I can get my strength back. If by chance you can find, how did I want to word this? By chance you can find me some food, one blessed with the blessing of Gaia, I could absolutely get out of your way.
Does anyone have any
Okay.
of my mom's cooking?
I'm off. And I would like to bamf over to the
Well, for us, it would be, if you're doing that, it would just be like 2 seconds, wouldn't it?
Airs off like a herd of turtles.
Like, you would bamf off, but then you would, like, almost instantly reappear because of how time works in there, right?
Possibly.
So, but because you got a 25, I'm actually going to give you a little bit more just to help. So, you will recognize what the gift to Gaia or Gaia's blessing is, because it would be what may be considered an absolutely abnormally large vegetable or
Chicken?
fruit in comparison to its normal kind.
Alright.
I knew we'd end up going on the competition winning pumpkin. The one on my farm.
Wait, so
Right.
I don't have to go to the dream world?
No,
No,
we're about
I'm
to go
telling
steal
you,
Breya's family.
we grow competition-winning squashes, and they're massive.
Like, incredibly massive.
All
Hey, we
right.
could take that and then we can have it blessed.
Well, that's good to know. I'll
But it's
see you
already
back in the
blessed
ship.
by Gaia.
Oh,
All the farms in my village pay
Yeah, the
tribute to the goddess
entire
of
village is
nature.
then
blessed.
let's go back and get one.
Here. Lilith is gonna go get the ship.
I take out my mess kit and put some water in a bowl and put it in front of him. This will be for until we get back. You might be a little dehydrated. Don't drink it all at once. You'll get an upset tummy.
Can I wait with the turtle?
You see what? So what?
Can I wait with the turtle?
We're stealing
But you
your
would know-
pumpkin.
You know where your pumpkin
But
is.
you know
Just
where
it
ask
is.
my mom for a pumpkin.
So you
Thanks.
see its arms are out of the way, and its eyes are kind of enlarged, like, oh my goodness! And its head slowly comes out, and as it bends down and opens its mouth, you just see the water magically go up into its mouth, and it's like, and the water's gone.
Now, we can't give you too much right now because you'll get an upset tummy, okay? So we'll give you a little bit more after we wait just a little bit so your tummy can settle.
Kind of lay its head down in place and close its eyes, and you just hear, "Thank you."
Oh, you're welcome.
Is there any space to get around the turtle?
There is no space to get around this turtle.
Let's start
It is
mining.
right in there.
I can think
Well,
of a way
Shrike
to get
is gonna
around
take
it,
a
but
seat.
I'm not gonna do it.
So, who's staying and who is going to get a pumpkin?
Shrike is taking a seat.
I wanted to stay with the turtle to make sure it would be okay, because it seems very weak.
All right, Lilith, let's go.
Come on.
Wait for me! Want to fly?
So, who's staying?
I'll
Shrike.
stay with Breya.
I'm staying.
Okay.
Shrike,
And-
Breya,
half
and
half.
Jarvin are staying, and Mirra, Lilith, and Yuelia are going.
All right.
And Aurora.
So the path is still
And
frozen. The edges are kind of melted off already. It's not really lasting as long as you would anticipate, but it's enough still to get back up on the ship.
We might have to land this on land next time.
Or just keep
Okay,
it floating.
think about
Well, but
Or
if we
keep it
land it on
floating.
land, then it goes all whoop. And if we land it in the water, then it stays like even.
I mean, given Lilith's knowledge of ships that I don't want to say that I permit, but basically that she has, I would say that, I mean, as long as you land it in like maybe a divot or a ditch or something that's kind of
Cradling it.
as long as you don't land it on like flat ground, it won't roll.
I wonder if we need Sprocket to make us leg thingies that'll like keep it even.
To keep it, give it training wheels.
Yeah.
Give it wheels.
Give it wheels.
Okay,
I
let's
love
let's
it.
get
We could
going.
drive it down the
Anyways,
road, you guys.
Lilith is gonna go
Okay.
to the helm of the ship. To the wheel.
Wheels, and then something happens. It's like, nope, why?
So we're just going to Aurora. Hey, we're going back.
I'll take my spot by sitting on that pointy thing on the front of the ship.
Are you sitting on the pointy thing? Or are you sitting like behind the wall?
Okay, so where's that picture you sent?
Are you like out of the boat, like?
Yeah, my back's against that wall thing, and then there's the pointy thing on the front. So I'm like sitting, straddling the giant pointy thing, and then there's the wall that connects to the sails.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
Making sure that what you're doing is safe.
It's not. It's not.
never-
it's not like we can go very fast, so we're fine. I'm fine. Oh, let me.
Right. If she falls off, she can heal.
Yeah.
Okay. So we
Is
start
everyone
making
on
our way over
board?
there then.
Onwards!
Hey, sorry to interrupt. I'm just gonna pop out a bit early. I'm really exhausted, but I'll see you guys next week.
Okay, feel better,
Okay.
hun.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'll
Great.
basically be tying in together the things as far as like Breya's relationship with the town kind of thing. But in any case,
I should probably make a seatbelt.
Onward, sweet lady.
so you guys are flying back. It doesn't
Yes.
take you very long. So where are you planning on parking this thing?
Right,
Just keep it
floating
airborne.
in front. Yeah, floating in front of Breya's house.
Yeah, just keep it airborne. I'll get the thing.
Oh wait, I need to help lift it. I'll go down.
No, I got it.
Okay.
So you're just gonna have it float and then go down to the floor
Yeah.
or down to the ground using the rope?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's still, how is it like big lengthwise or height-wise?
It's
or
probably bigger than you. Come on.
We don't know. We'll
You're
see.
tiny.
We'll find out.
probably.
Size doesn't matter, Mirra.
Well, I have something that can actually help with.
That was very discreet.
Wow.
Thank you.
Back in grade school.
Okay, so we land where?
You're
We're
not
hovering.
And we're hovering in front of
Okay,
Breya's house.
yeah.
by Breya's house.
We need to make a
Uh,
pulley lift thing. We need to get
I'm
Sprocket up.
assuming he's hovering the max amount he can, which is 40 feet for the rope. So the rope
Okay.
basically just reaches the
And
ground.
I'll head down and then I will ask Breya's mom, where can we find some, was it vegetables?
Oh, you're back so soon.
Hi.
Oh, we have vegetables everywhere. Feel free
We're
to
looking
take
for
them if you want.
some that were blessed by Gaia.
She kind of is taken aback. Like, I mean,
Sorry, it's a long story.
There's a spirit turtle and he's so hungry.
You're on the boat.
I'm yelling because I can
Screaming.
hear from here.
not inside the house, you can't.
What?
Fine.
You're 40 feet up in the air.
Yes, I know. So?
And they're 40
Mirra's sitting there whispering her responses.
Oh, yeah.
down the side of a dirt mound.
They're talking in
Yeah,
sign
we-
language.
Oh, okay.
We found someone that could use some help, but they're insistent on food blessed by Gaia.
I mean, I don't know of anything like that. I mean, Midway Burrows itself is kind of a blessing. Oh, wait.
There it
You're
is.
talking about me husband's prize-winning pumpkin.
Yes, that.
He's gonna be pissed. I
I
can
don't
paint.
know. I don't know about that, dearie.
It was suggested by Breya. Unfortunately, she stayed behind with our new tortoise friend, but there's a tortoise living in the mines.
Oh, the wee turtle that blocked the entrance of the mine a long time ago.
It's not a wee turtle, but yeah,
I've never seen it myself.
Not a wee turtle
it's
anymore,
huge.
anyway.
It's huge, and it actually looks like it's part of the wall at this point.
As a
But we want to get by, but it doesn't have the strength to move, and I feel like it has. You can see he hasn't eaten.
So she kind of runs her hand through her hair a little bit. She goes, "You can ask my husband, but I don't think he's gonna let you have it until the contest is over."
When is the contest over?
You'll have to ask him. I don't really pay attention. I'm helping prepare for the wedding that's right after, though. So
We have ways.
maybe
The wedding.
Who's
Say
getting
what?
weird?
Well, she said that there was
Mirra can't hear. Shrike definitely can't.
Okay. Where can we find your husband?
You should be out in the field tending to it. That's all he ever does anymore.
Messing with the chicken.
Messing with the chicken. Okay. I will talk to him.
Do we see Yuelia leave?
Mm-hmm.
Yuelia!
What?
No dice. We have to try and talk to Mirra's dad.
Just
My
find
dad?
out where it is. We'll pick it up.
We have to talk to my dad?
Not Mirra's dad. Breya's dad.
Oh, okay.
Wrong person.
He wouldn't agree to anything.
I
so.
was looking at Mirra when I said that.
But yeah, just find out where it is. We can pick it up. It's okay.
I give you a thumbs up and I start walking towards the
Just so you guys know, the father's name is Halder.
Hold
Halder Hearth.
Yeah, I'm gonna just call him Breya's dad. So I'm gonna look around the fields. Do I see him?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the vegetation and stuff here is really big and really thick or whatever not. But specifically, you guys are looking at a pumpkin.
Okay.
That is literally bigger than a horse. Like, it might be just as big as that turtle is.
How the hell are we gonna carry that?
And you just see him kind of like with a little like watering bucket, you know, the one you turn and it like sprinkles water, and he's just.
Hi, Mr. Breya's dad.
Halder.
Hi, Mr. Breya's dad.
Oh, what's going on, laddie? Lassie, sorry.
I don't know how to ask you this, but is there any chance we could take your prize-winning pumpkin?
Not a chance. But what did you need it for anyway?
We came across a very hungry turtle, and
Oh,
it seems that
the
either
one.
we own
You mean tortoise, right?
tortoise, yeah.
The one in the mine.
Yeah, and he seems to only really get nourishment from really big plants or anything that was blessed by Gaia.
I occasionally bring him some of the food that we grow here just because, you know, he's stuck. And I feel bad for him.
That's very
Yeah.
nice of you.
Still on the boat.
Everybody's just still yelling from the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you're probably not willing to part ways with this pumpkin, but do you have any others that would be close to it?
No. Every year, one like this grows. Just one.
Nothing close.
Nothing else is this big. I mean, look around. I mean, they're decently, like, a lot of the stuff here is maybe about 1.5, 2 times the size of what you would expect. But this one pumpkin, this one singular pumpkin, is absolutely massive.
Is there anyone else that we can maybe talk to that would have something close that we could feed this tortoise? Why do I keep calling it a turtle?
I
I
mean,
like turtles.
I don't remember their names off the top of my head. I'll have to ask her when I get a chance. But, there's the other family that's always trying to compete with us, but they never really succeed, whether it's in, the amount of harvest we grow or this contest that we have. They're usually very bitter about it. I mean, they're pretty competitive, so maybe they might have a chance this year. But I'd be more than happy to part with it after the contest is over and I have won. And he looks very proud and smug.
When is the contest?
Oh, just in 2 days.
Oh,
Which reminds me. He looks around like he's suspicious, and he goes,
yeah.
come closer.
I am. Like in his ear.
So as Yuelia gets close, he leans in and goes, I think I overheard that family talking about actually destroying my pumpkin.
Oh.
I know, right? It's just a silly contest. Who cares if you're the best farmer in the town, you know?
I can still hear you.
But But as much as I want to give you this pumpkin, if they destroy it beforehand, there's nothing to give. So, here's what I propose. You make sure that the pumpkin makes it to the contest, and it's all yours after it's over.
Okay. I just hope that our friend can hold on that long.
A tortoise.
Yes.
That's literally been there for like 20 years.
Yes.
If he hasn't starved so far, I'm pretty sure he's not going to starve.
Okay, then I will talk to our friends and we can play guard duty until the contest.
I have an idea.
But if you don't mind, with that said, he gives a good look around in every direction. I'm gonna go see what that chicken is up to. And he starts to walk off.
Okay. You just shake my head and walk away. So I just grab onto the rope and start climbing up.
So I'm gonna pause it
there
there.
waiting
You're
for you.
climbing back up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly go back over to Shrike and Jarvin.
Okay.
So I know you guys are just kind of hanging out with Breya, but you guys doing anything?
Hanging out down the street.
Yeah, not really in particular. I thought we were just kind of waiting.
Okay.
Sitting there awkwardly quiet.
Any dialogue?
Yeah,
Just staring at each other like,
a giant
Because
tortoise is kind of
sunlight is-
intimidating.
the sunlight is still in a point cave, right? From what we can see.
Absolutely.
I have
Yeah,
dark
then
vision.
I'm not really doing anything. Because I still have Umbra out, because we're going into the dark, like, once we're deeper, the sunlight there won't matter anyway.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of just chilling, keeping Umbra under my poncho and hanging out.
But I'm not sure if you guys are just sitting, you're not reading anything, you're not messing with anything.
Use your downtime wisely. Coo, coo.
Even if it wasn't really
That's a
If there's-
weird pigeon.
Oh, what is that?
God,
I'll just blast.
everywhere.
We don't really get here far.
Well, like,
But
the
I was
thing
just
is,
curious if you guys were actually doing anything while you were waiting, or if you were literally just waiting.
you know what? I'm gonna play catch with my mage hand. I'm gonna find a pebble and I'm gonna toss it over to Jarvin using mage hand.
Okay, hang on. So in the last session, I thought you guys told me that like that Mava chick is potentially in these mines. Is it wise to like be playing a game here? Well, like
If
there
we
could be
can't get
enemies
past the
afoot?
turtle, they can't.
I don't think she's
mean,
in the
we're-
mines. She just drew
We're
us
stuck on
here.
the outside, they're stuck on the inside.
Okay.
It's as easy as that. If I push
So-
the turtle at all, is there any give?
So you're just gonna walk up and start pushing on it?
If I, like, I'm gonna ask for permission, I'm gonna ask for consent, because
Nice.
consent is sexy.
Wait.
And I'm gonna ask him if it's okay if I give him a little shove, just to see if there's any give.
Sure. You see him go,
I'm gonna push.
if you can get me free, I'd appreciate it.
Oh,
So that'd be a
I mean, it's
strength
too
check?
primordial, so it doesn't really sound like that, but...
if you could set me
Would that, could I strength check that
But
then?
do you know the guy from Family Guy that kind of whistles when he talks?
Yes.
Get your fat ass back over here, boy.
A slow baritone version of that.
oh.
My god, no.
You like popsicles? I got some popsicles in my cellar.
Torrance turns into But as much as you shove on it, it doesn't budge 1 inch. It might as well be the rock wall itself.
I have a second idea.
But
With
as
your consent, I would like to get you free, and I can almost guarantee it.
I'm
Please
So-
going
don't.
to. I'm gonna
Well-
speak friend and enter.
Well, as you shove on it and you almost touch one of the talismans, you hear Umbra speak up. Don't touch that.
In my mind link to Umbra, I'm gonna say, what if I cast a spell?
Go on, master.
What if I cast Reduce?
I mean, you can try, but this is probably a divine beast. It probably can't be changed in size.
Oh.
That's actually really. I wish I could reward you for that, but that's actually really clever.
Plot point.
Yeah, so... Alright, with that in mind, I'm gonna go back to sitting down. I appreciate you letting me try to push you. Also in Primordial.
It nods and goes back to resting.
So I relay the whole information to Mirra and Lilith about.
Okay.
I think that's a wonderful
That's-
idea.
Okay, so all we gotta do is have Aurora try and like roll it onto some boards and stuff, and then we tie it to the rope, and then we just put it in the sky.
I was just imagining we take the guard duty, wait till he's not looking, tie up the pumpkin, and fly off.
That's so
I
rude. They took us in
don't-
and fed us.
But I don't want to piss him off or Breya because it
What
will
is that?
definitely piss off
It's
Breya.
just a competition, and Breya told us to get the pumpkin anyways.
Yeah, but
This is life or death.
Okay, so how about we just talk to Breya first, see what she says, and then we can pin it all on her if she says yes.
My point is, Breya told us to get it anyways, didn't she?
Yeah, but that's because she
Oh, yeah.
assumed.
What would Shrike do?
But that's an hour trip just to go ask Breya.
It's. Yeah, more or less.
I say we do it.
Master Ginger.
Well, we'd have to
What
do it.
would Shrike do?
We
could
just wait
just
for the right opportunity.
no, we just tie it to the rope and then lift it, and then it's
But
safe
we gotta
in
do
the
it
sky
without
for
the
2
dad
days.
seeing.
But I want
He
nothing
went
to do
to
with
go
that.
kick
He's
the
gonna
chicken.
think it was me.
You guys are being
Oh,
sky
fine.
pirates.
Because I just asked him for it.
Fine. Do you want me to go figure this out? I'll go.
We just tie it
Breya,
to our rope
Mirra,
and lift it into the sky. They can't attack it when it's in the sky.
But
that's
well,
an
Lilith is
that's
just
a
talking
great
why
idea.
wait when we could just go.
Yeah, but they
No, but Mirra has a wonderful point. We can let him know that we're going to have it suspended in the sky to make it harder to attack, keep it safer with us.
Right.
I would rather
And,
stay on
so
good
he
terms
can watch us
We
or help
have
us tie it up.
somewhere to keep the side. Well,
in the
size
sky.
of the horse.
Sketchy.
It's just hanging off the side of the boat.
Yeah.
Would that
But yeah.
be okay if that thing if we somehow lose the grip on
This
that? That thing
pumpkin
falls.
takes up
Ooh.
a 3x3 space. Just throwing that out there.
Oh my.
It's
a
a
lot of rope.
massive pumpkin.
So we park the ship next to it to guard one whole side, and then we just camp here for 2 days?
2 days is quite a while.
I think we just need to get Breya and just see what Breya says.
Breya ain't
Because
here. Cool.
she made
cool.
Willie convince her dad. Why she should have come with us in the first place.
Guess you're right.
So, does the
Yeah.
guard duty like start now? Does like one of us have to stay with the pumpkin?
Well, he said
Just
that.
so you know, also, I apologize. The oldest brother is still kind of working the field nearby.
Okay, so
But
we
we're
take
all
out
up.
the older
up-
brother.
We're up on the boat, so
I
don't
know,
really-
but I'm just saying that he is within like view range of said pumpkin.
Alright.
Take him out.
I was thinking. I was
Dress up as
either.
the competition and then steal it.
Oh my god. With our
He has-
ship.
He has disguised self.
No, I'm gonna go fly the boat towards the pumpkin, like where it is in the field.
Okay,
Gotta hover over it and then take the rope down.
okay.
Alright.
You see
Don't
the
worry, you guys, I'm just gonna talk.
you see the older eldest brother start walking toward you.
Right, I'll walk towards him.
Oh wait, did you get off the
He's
boat?
Yeah.
just wave as he gets closest.
I'll
Or
follow.
closer.
Hi.
In case you
I-
need to remember his name, it's Halvir.
I'm
I did
staying up.
not
I'm
remember
staying
his
up on the. Wait, did you land the thing?
No, it's just floating in the air.
Oh, okay. Can it float without you on it?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Guess we're finding out now.
I was gonna say I'm staying on it, so don't worry about it.
It just starts taking off in one direction
You kid, I mean, isn't it controlled by your voice?
when I'm
Unless
at
Your
the ship.
commands?
When I'm on the
Unless you
ship.
give it the command, it'll stay there until it runs out of energy, to which it will gracefully
Yeah.
go back down.
Plummet
until
to the earth, thank you.
Not plummet down with 6 tons of weight.
Well, that's only if it's within a. I'll have to look. It basically can feather fall for a certain period of time. If it doesn't reach ground or water before that period of time, then it plummets.
So, he comes up to me.
Mm-hmm. But I said he waved.
Yeah. I'll smile and wave.
Anything else?
I'm sorry?
You guys came back over. Did you need to ask Da a question?
I was gonna ask you a question. Halvir,
Fine.
right? Halvir, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here's your one question.
Oh, well, sorry. Guess I should go back on the boat. No. What's your take on this whole competition?
What do you mean?
More like, so it happens every year. Right.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys win it every year?
So far?
That is wonderful, first off. Are you usually the one that your dad, not dad, your dad sets to guard?
No. Usually, hang on a second. There's a lot of names to remember for Kachina stuff.
For Kachina.
Don't you love my backstory? Everyone's dead. But it's not tragic.
Because I think it was Mr. Scruffles?
Mr. Scruffles.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Scruffles. I was right.
Oh, the giant cat.
Usually Mr. Scruffles is the one that keeps an eye on it, and he points over, and you see it kind of off in the distance. It's not looking this way, though.
Gotcha.
The Mr. Scruffles more or less protects the fields from...
Dene.
It lets people get some stuff, but it makes sure that, nobody comes and, steals it all or catches it. Like, we had bandits the one time, and that didn't end well for them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. But yeah, I heard from my friend here that the rival family might smash your pumpkin, so we were put on guard duty. I was just wondering. Wondering what the best approach would be.
I heard about that too, and while I don't think they're that brave, they've been seeming a little bit on edge lately. A little bit, I think the word is desperate.
Interesting.
Well-
We were trying to think of ways to best protect this pumpkin. It's pretty done growing, right?
No,
If we were to move it, it's not.
it is not.
Interesting.
Every
It gets
year-
bigger than this?
Every year, so far there's only been one other vegetable that's grown like this. It was a tomato.
Oh my god.
But basically every year, like 5-6 days before the contest happens, just one thing on the farm just starts growing absurdly large.
Hey, so why is the other family desperate? What do you win?
Bragging rights.
And that's all you really need.
So I
Yes.
have an idea.
You can tell that Halvir's kind of like, he has kind of like an over it personality. Like,
You don't care.
you can tell that he doesn't hate this place, but you can tell that he's probably way smarter than, I don't know how to describe it. You can tell that he has more intelligence in his head than a place like this do you think would really?
Here's one question. What does Halvir look like? If you can describe him to me.
I don't think she's ever given
Oh.
a description.
Got you.
Where is this
Okay,
other
then we'll wait on
family,
that.
and or what are they called, so we can find them?
Oh,
They
you have to
they
find
have
them.
a farm to the south, so they're on the complete opposite end of ours.
I have an idea.
Halvir?
Were you yelling that from the boat?
Yeah, that's why I was
I
yelling.
thought you went down with him.
Here, I'm gonna
I
go.
thought so, but then he was talking like he was all alone, so I find him on the boat.
I'm gonna take a
No,
seat
I
by
was on the boat.
pumpkin.
Oh.
Both of you guys are on the boat.
Okay, so Yuelia, I have an idea.
What's the idea?
Okay, so I have a makeup kit. It's a disguise kit, but I have a
Okay.
makeup kit, and we can make someone super scary and like prowling around at night, or I could just redo Mr. Scruffykin's hair. But my main idea is we go to this other family, and or find them around town, whatever, and we like, hey, did you hear all them explosions in the hearth field, whatever? They are so intent on winning this year that they planted mines and traps around the prize pumpkin. Because there are like
Okay.
explosions, and I don't know if anyone else went all the way across their property to check out the exploding chicken. So maybe we can convince them it's traps.
Are we talking in a way that Halvir is part of the conversation?
No, it was just
We're up on the
it's them on the
ship.
boat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here,
I'm just making sure.
I'll talk to him in a second. We'll see.
It's not a bad idea, but we'd
So
still have
traps
to wait.
and a ghost.
But we'd still have to wait 2 days to get there.
I mean,
Do we have that kind of time for a pumpkin?
well, but they took us in and they're feeding us, and even though they're
I
being
know,
mean to the
but
chicken, they're
From what we're hearing, they get one every year, and all they get is bragging rights. I'm sure this can also be considered bragging rights. They're helping us out, and
But I would rather
they can
try
get another
and
one next year.
try to persuade
In fact, I'm willing
Mr.
to
Breya's
bet.
dad.
I'm willing to bet Gaia would probably be happier if it went to a disciple of hers.
Yeah, but I don't think Shrike would eat that.
Not
The sands
not
of time.
Shrike. Not Shrike. I think we need to talk to her dad again. Convince him.
Alright.
If we, yeah, I think I'd rather convince him than just take it, because that's like super shady.
I think we can maybe tell him. Okay, I think we have an idea. I think I have an idea.
All right.
So let's all three of us go talk to him.
Give me a second.
He's
Let's-
okay.
So Lilith
ahead.
is going to go take a seat near the pumpkin, just on the grass, wherever, and they'd say, "Halvir, here, come here," and pat a seat next to me.
He kind of throws one of these at you, like, okay.
Same.
He goes and has a seat. He goes, "You're an attractive woman, but I'm not interested."
No, don't worry about that. I just need to tell you something, and I don't feel like saying it out in the open. So then when he sits next, does he sit next to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll scooch in closer.
He already said
And
he's not
then-
interested, okay? Consent is sexy.
I know. And then I'll say, so let me give you the full situation. Pretty much, the tortoise that lives in the mine is blocking us from getting in there and dealing with what's in there.
Okay.
It told us that it could not move because it doesn't have the strength to do so anymore and needs food that was blessed by Gaia.
Spoon.
This is sorry. This is the closest thing we have, and I feel like we're on kind of a time crunch to get to this threat that's beneath the surface. So I know the competition's coming up, and I know your dad wants us to guard it, but would you be willing to help us get this pumpkin and take it to the mine?
So
Thank
Two.
you, Jenny.
he lets out an exasperated sigh. Listen,
Yes.
I don't know you too well, but I know you've been good to my sister. And any friend of hers is a friend of mine. But this thing is a big deal for us. Not so much me, but it's a big deal to my da. What you're asking me to do will probably maybe have him disown me. And I'm not really sure if that's something I'm willing to really risk.
Hearing this,
That's understandable, but I do
So
consider this.
I will help you as much as I can help you, but
The other way.
I will not jeopardize the relationship I have with my family.
That's completely fine. You do not have to have your name in this at all. I'm just letting you know
He kind
that
of gives
this.
you a face when you say that, like, really.
But look, I'm considering this life or death. We don't know how long that thing's gonna be silent down there,
No, I believe you. And I
and
believe that's a problem.
and
You
so
have the face of somebody that maybe not always tells the truth, but is currently telling the truth.
I'll just smile again. Well,
But
got me there.
whereas I understand, that might not be something that they understand.
Right.
You have to basically come to terms with the fact that everybody here is pretty laissez-faire.
Mhm.
Whatever happens, happens. That can be very frustrating at times.
Understandable. Here, I'm letting you know that I, at least, intend to try to get this pumpkin to my friends waiting at the mine.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's gonna happen, but would you mind talking, at least getting your father to go inside for a little while we figure out a way to move this? Or is that too much
Lilith
involvement?
is going off script. She's going off script, man.
It's going off script. It's going off the grid.
Or is that too much involvement on your end? Because I understand.
I'm more than happy to at least do that much.
All right,
I'm not
I'll
gonna.
let you know, and then I'll pat him on the back, stand up, and go back up.
Lilith, we are not going to steal it.
I mean, he just got permission.
I think
No.
I'm trying to figure out, and I just had to say this as demon. I'm just trying to figure out how you're gonna steal it.
That's what we need to figure out.
okay. I think we need to have one more talk with her dad, and let's really break it out there. And
What questions do we need to ask?
well, maybe not so much
important
questions.
one?
I say we guard it and spread the rumor about splody traps.
Well,
And dress
we-
Shrike up as a
let's
bog
use-
monster.
let's use the Gaia thing to our
That's a
advantage.
no. Hard pass.
We have someone that can talk to Gaia.
If you guys want, feel free to jump in out of character if you'd like, because Shrike
you're way
and
over there.
Jarvin can't really participate.
Yeah.
I know we're split up.
We
They're
split the
just
party,
like
man.
playing tic-tac-toe by themselves.
Right?
I enjoy listening just as much as I enjoy playing.
Really quick, Josh. I had another idea.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
What if I did shape Earth, mold Earth? I can
I
move
mean,
the 5
try.
feet, right?
Hmm?
I can do 5 feet, which I could theoretically do 3 times if I switch out my spirit.
Oh, see, it's already, like, the mine's already collapsing. Like, do you really want to remove more dirt?
There's that. Do you want to give it a shot?
I'm just debating it. It's out of character. No. I'm gonna leave it for now. Last ditch.
I say we guard
for
it, and in the meantime, we know Miss Maybe Lady is not
I-
in the mine.
I think we should talk to him one last time. Come up with that, and then if worst comes to worst, then we will probably have to guard it. But I think we should at least try one more time, and we can just say that we are on good authority with Gaia, and we can probably talk to her to make things better. But I think Gaia would be happier if it helped, and maybe she wouldn't be so happy if she found out that, he's not willing to help us.
Keep in mind, we don't know that she's not in the mine. She could have got in the mine before he was blocking it.
But he's been in the mine for like 20 years.
He wouldn't have been blocking it for 20 years.
He's been blocking it for a hot minute now, and we just saw maybe like yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll have to say that for
Tortoise.
later.
Well, her mom did say that it was blocking the mines for a while.
So the masked lady isn't down there.
No, but
If we had
I don't know.
Shrike, he could cast Reduce on the pumpkin.
Yeah, but it's still growing yet. If we do
It's
anything to it, it'll
okay.
stop growing.
Oh well, it's pretty big right now.
yeah, I think we should
Well,
talk
it's okay.
to her. Let's
Either
talk
way.
Punch a
one
hole
last
in the
time,
pumpkin,
and
and then it won't win any competition anymore because it ain't perfect.
we'll put it out on the table. It'll just be like, it'll help out our friend, but it'll also be helping Gaia herself, which could lead to better rewards. And you might not just get a pumpkin next year, you might get something better, it might be bigger.
That works.
So we
But
just
one more
try
thing.
and sweeten
We
the deal.
also have Aurora over there on the poop deck.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The poop deck.
No, we just need to remember we
Before
have her
Mitchell
strength.
would say,
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm pooping.
We have her strength.
I think we need to just do
Alright.
things right maybe one last time, and then we'll
I'll
figure out
follow
the
your
rest.
lead, Yuelia.
Okay, well he's over terrorizing Cluck Cluck Boom, so...
Alright, let's go
Yeah.
take.
But you haven't heard an explosion yet.
Okay.
That concerns me.
What if we threaten him?
That
No,
is so
kidding.
rude.
I just imagine us holding
Are
a
you
chicken
kidding,
over the
though?
pumpkin.
I mean,
that
I
is an
can-
option.
I can try to help convince him, but I really feel like we need...
I think
I want
that's
to
gonna be
help
our
her
best bet.
family, not...
I know, but this is also helping her family, not growing a pumpkin for 2 more days so that they can win bragging rights. That's not helping her family. They win every year as is.
True story.
Do you want to be the one that breaks their winning streak?
Sure.
I do.
Rude.
Breya was willing
like,
to
actually,
give it up, so it seems
Yuelia?
like Breya is in the same boat as her brother.
What if we go and talk to this
Yuelia?
other farm and get a reward for taking their pumpkin?
Oh my god. So many different roads to take. Okay, here. Yuelia, I trust that we can still do this right. The right way.
Mhm.
We just need to convince the father
And
to help us
Breya is very good at convincing people as well.
for Breya's sake. Yeah, we could go get them.
Not Breya.
Honestly.
Did I say Breya or Mirra? Mirra is very good
Breya.
at convincing people.
Alright. We-
So I think
wanna get
all
the mother
three of us,
involved?
all 3 of us together.
I want to talk with the mother there. She might be
You
able
know
to
what?
talk
Yeah,
She
let's
said
her
that
talk
husband.
to her
that's
mother.
his
Let's see how she
baby.
feels.
Here. Alright, let's just have a family meeting in the kitchen. Alright? I'll get Javier
Roll
to take
call.
his dad. I'll get Javier to take his dad into the kitchen. And we'll all meet there. Have a chat.
That's the plan. Get everybody together.
Yep.
Well, at least talk to her mom first.
Back for Shrike and Jarvin.
Oh.
Or...
We could, honestly.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
It could
out of
be
character,
like-
do you guys want to be here with us and chat and
'Cause I can
all
go
that?
pick you
I'd
up real
rather not
quick.
have you guys just sit around and wait while we.
No, so like these.
Yeah, for
these
real.
Well, I mean, it's a-
go-
It's a big decision if we help Breya's family or if we help the turtle first.
Because
Right.
Shrike can help me steal this pumpkin. I fully know that. So
You know what?
it's a good plan C.
I was about to
You
say,
can
maybe
come
I'm
pick
not-
us up and see what happens, right? Because then we can be part of the planning.
We can
Prior
discuss
to the
it in the
family.
airship on the way over. That's, yeah.
Okay.
Such nice people.
Right?
What
Yes.
time of day is it again? I forgot.
It was this whole thing started like early morning.
Okay.
It hasn't even gotten to midday.
All right then. Yeah, let's get the friends real quick.
Okay.
We're on the ship anyways.
So you find an okay place to land. Shrike, Jarvin, they're picking you up. You going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
We'll be
Oh,
back,
Shrike is
Mr.
getting on the boat.
Yeah, for the first time in
What?
my life. I don't know. I blame the fact I don't want to walk
You
back.
took the airship to get to this town.
On
Yeah.
my boat for the first time.
I'm
We'll be
getting on
back,
our boat for
Mr.
the first time.
Tortoise.
I guess you're right.
You just hear, okay.
Okay.
So now you guys are flying back. Did you guys want to talk about it flying back?
I relay what we have done so far.
Yeah, so pretty much we have two options. We help Breya's dad where he wins the contest first, but that's going to take 2 days. Or we try and convince him to give up or steal the pumpkin and get into the mine first.
This is D&D. There's always more than two options.
Yeah.
Always
What
using that
if-
damn
We're
chicken
we're
and blowing it up.
simplifying.
Just
Wait.
saying.
Who runs the competition?
Probably
Yeah, what if we
the
just
mayor.
steal the competition's pumpkin?
I will
What if
put
we
a
destroy
cash
everyone?
It's
prize
because,
up if they
well, the
do
thing is, he
competition
wouldn't
right
care
now.
about the he's already confident he's gonna win, so there's no competition.
That's
Right.
fine. I will do a cash prize if they do the competition today.
But I'm
Isn't that-
saying, instead of pissing off Breya's family, what if we just stole from someone else?
It wouldn't be that's. I don't
It wouldn't be quite
think
the same.
it's the same because I don't know if
We should
I
go
guess we would
creep.
have to
Let's go
find out
creep
whether
on
or
this
not
other
that
farm's
from
pumpkin.
what we're taking would have to be blessed by Gaia, is essentially. And from what we know, the pumpkin is blessed by Gaia.
Breya did say that there were plenty of them, and he only has one.
I mean, you guys don't know what the competition is like.
Let's go check out this other farm. And if anything, yeah, I'll chip in to put in a cash prize to push up the competition for today.
Let's go to Breya's farm
No.
and we'll talk to Dad, who is adamant that we're saving for the competition, which is fine. I get it. Bragging rights are everything. It's big. And I'll just figure out who runs shit and I'll talk with them.
Oh shit, are we still exhausted?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, we still have 1 point.
Which is partly why I was like, well, maybe taking 2 days off wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know how time crunchy your shit is.
I'm not
But
sure.
Our only real time
Technically, I
crunch was
should've been
getting
making-
here.
Technically, I should have been making everybody roll at disadvantage for their checks.
Yeah,
Well, because we could try and
yeah.
hunt down Mavie in the meantime, and we
because
have.
we have disadvantage on persuasion.
Oh yeah.
Alright, though.
But Miss Mavie isn't in there. We could try and hunt down Miss Mavie and use our 2 days to guard the pumpkin and talk to her.
I can gather information in the town on her.
That's right. You were gonna do that.
Alright. We can
So
take
what do
the
we
time
want to
then.
do then?
Jarvin, do you need who would you like to go with you to get information?
Anybody's welcome to come, I suppose.
Because we should have someone with Jarvin, and then the rest can either creep on the competition pumpkin, because if it's a really big pumpkin too, that's not a normal pumpkin, then maybe we could just pay them for it. Because hey, we saw this other dude's pumpkin. You're not gonna win anyways. What if we give you all this money for your giant pumpkin?
Right. I like that.
What if, you can hear me out, we
Eldritch
side
Blast.
with Lilith,
Oh.
and I just make it so his pumpkin won't win?
That's so rude. They took us in. They're giving us a place to stay. You're gonna make them sad. This dude has 13 kids. He
this
needs
is
them
life.
bragging rights.
This is life.
That's rude.
It is still life.
I don't know if we want to do that.
It's like
Yeah,
the one
I'd
thing
rather
this
not-
guy gets a
I'd rather
year.
not ruin that.
Yeah, this is his one thing. That's what his mom said. Like, this is his thing.
Right. I don't.
So that's why I think I would rather him give it to us willingly. So either
Okay.
we
Agreed.
give him
And
one
I feel
last
like we have the ability to convince
Yeah,
him.
but I also want him to win because this is his one thing a year. So let's go
Well,
check
he
out the
knows he's going to
competition.
win.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
toss in another 2 cents here. I don't think Aurora cares one way or the other,
That's fair.
but if I were to use Aurora's, we haven't really gone over. But if I were to use Aurora's background, she would rather that the competition is as is because
It's a
the whole
competition.
point of competition is to use one's own abilities to
That's
decide
fair. Yeah.
if Aurora had an opinion on it.
So-
Breya is the absolute epitome of lawful good. So while
She
I
doesn't
do,
want us to steal it.
so I do believe she ultimately believes that they will get the pumpkin. I'm pretty sure she's not going to be okay with stealing it.
So we use these 2 days that we're guarding the pumpkin to also find out information on Maybe and perhaps also find Maybe because apparently she's walking around the town all the time.
But that might be a whole different
So
problem.
should we do one last ditch effort to try and convince him, and if not, then we will do guard duty. Is that okay?
I don't know. I really don't feel confident using my aura to try and convince this man to give up his
You don't have to.
livelihood.
You don't have to.
You don't
use
have
it.
to.
We'll take one more chance with all of us to convince him. If he
Okay.
says no, he says no.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says
Fine.
no, then we will just. That's where it is. That's where it's at. Done.
All right. So let's go find Cluck Cluck Boom and Mr. Breya's dad.
Here, I'll just get
So-
Helper to get his dad.
For the sake of story,
Yes.
is the conversation on the boat done?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So for the sake of story, we're gonna say that you landed, everybody's gathered up, you're now in Ray's household. Everybody that would be pertinent is here.
So,
If
mother,
I may
father, brother.
begin.
I bet you're
I
wondering why I've gathered you all here today.
My understanding is all you get is bragging rights out of this competition, right?
Let's not.
Which,
Like that.
how about instead, I give you
With it.
money.
Hmm?
I will pay you for your pumpkin right now. I will give you money now. You give me the pumpkin now. Everybody's happy,
But
except you
I don't think
don't
money
win the
makes it work.
competition,
I don't need any money.
There we go.
and that's fair. But ever wanted to buy something? You need
You
money
can
for
buy a
it.
new pumpkin.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
She says, "Where's if you have coin?"
Shrike is offering.
What's that? We grow what we need, and we don't need much else. But you know what I do need? A contest-winning pumpkin.
See?
He
No,
looks pretty smug.
All right.
Fighting for it.
Oh dear.
So
Go ahead, Yuelia. I want to see. I'll follow your lead.
Agreed.
So, what if we told you we actually knew who was giving your plants the ability to grow as strongly as they do?
Oh, I know who does.
And we can talk to them.
I can too.
I like to imagine he's eating like at the table.
Yeah.
Do you think
Taking
they
a
would
free
be
meal.
happy? Do you think they would be happier if you were to help out one of their disciples?
Mm, I
As
don't
in,
know
give
anything about
a selfless act for this tortoise?
this whole competition was started by her.
And
Yeah.
I trust that she knows who's going to be the winner if she blessed you so.
Mm,
But listen, Sir Halder,
Doesn't that get boring winning every year?
no.
look, our point is it's very important to Breya that you guys are safe and I'm sure your whole family depends on that, right? That pumpkin, does it? Does your
We
family
have-
depend on the pumpkin?
I
Like,
wouldn't say it depends on the park, and
then why is it so important?
We have
A lot of-
strong.
a
We have
lot
a
of-
strong belief that what we're looking for is inside those mines, and we can't get past without that pumpkin.
but you'll have it in 2 days.
What if it's too late? What if what's supposed to be raging down there
Is
is
this about the tortoise starving again?
No, this is about what's behind the tortoise, and it
that
coming
tortoise
to
is
the
blocking
surface.
something? It's sealing something away, and that's
What?
what we came here to take care of.
Why would you want to get by the tortoise?
It-
My brother got behind it one time, and there was nothing down there. He couldn't find any of the diamonds he was looking for.
We're not looking for
Diamonds.
diamonds.
We're not looking for
Diamonds?
diamonds. Don't you find it weird that Breya and all her compatriots from Valona came here all at the same time?
Hang on. How did your brother get behind the tortoise?
You know, that's a very good question. I
Where's
never
your brother?
bothered to actually ask him, but I believe that he did when he said he did.
Where is he? Can we ask him? He should be at this family meeting.
I haven't seen my brother in a long time.
He's still
That's
down
the
there.
one. What if he is the turtle?
Oh dear.
Plot twist.
Anyways, to get to my point, we were sent here to take care of something very dangerous that's living under this town. Breya wants it done immediately.
This
And
actually came from our superiors as well.
if taking out this fiery threat that lives under your town will save you guys, that pumpkin,
Let me cut you off there.
yes,
I'm just gonna be straight with you.
okay.
The very first time this plant grew, I actually lost the competition. Don't tell anybody. That was
You're
not
not undefeated. Shrike not quietly is like, you're not undefeated?
So, the very first time this pumpkin grew, I prayed to win the competition. My prayer was answered. He goes silent. I need somebody to make a persuasion check.
That'd be Mirra.
It'll be a disadvantage, so...
I'm not a religious person, but to pray to win a competition.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
So just be
Uh,
a straight roll.
You're doing
Is
the
it-
persuasion?
Mira?
Guessing.
You're doing the persuasion check?
Yeah, I rolled disadvantage and got 11.
And then you're rolling inspiration, you said?
Oh, yeah, inspiration. Nope, that's a 10.
And no one was helping her?
I mean, I would have hoped. I just
I
thought
thought
it
we were
was
all-
for a
yeah.
different reason.
Due to the change that I made with you at the end of last week, I don't have proficiency in persuasion anymore.
Okay,
We do have proficiency
I'll
in
help.
persuasion.
I'll help her.
okay. Go ahead and roll it one more time.
Natural 20. 25.
Nice.
He goes
Four
through
rolls.
it for a moment.
But
and
if
then,
you didn't win, then how was your prayer answered?
So, my prayer was answered, but I didn't do what she said.
What did she say?
The pumpkin can't, or whatever plant decides to grow big, cannot be messed with until it's fully grown, or it will wilt and die the moment it is plucked. I was hoping not to tell anybody, because if anyone found out, it would be very easy to keep me from winning.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that.
So even if we took it, it wouldn't last
Yep.
long before it died.
Who'd you pray to?
We have a harvest goddess.
Name?
Let me see if she
Sure.
put that in there. She did show it to me, but I don't know if she gave it a name yet.
So even then,
Give me, because this might not be pronounced, because I remember talking to her there. I gave her what the Harvest Goddess in D&D usually is, via the Forgotten Realms. I'm not sure if I can pronounce this correctly, but I do have the link.
sure, go ahead. I got you.
Sheila Periola? Periola?
Could you just link it?
Yeah, I'm going to, but
He was trying first.
trying old college try.
Go on.
That is not what I copied at all.
I
You
got
don't
it.
have access to this link.
Yeah, because it's in Breya's chat, probably.
No.
Correct.
Ah.
Let's
Fun
see.
fact: I searched
definitely
Sheila as
Sheila.
if a human would do it.
Yes, that's what I had. So
Perry Roy.
Pronounced
Perry Roy.
Sheila Periroyal. Someone
Sheila Periwinkle.
sometimes mispronounced as
Sheila.
pterodactyl.
Perry Royal.
Or Pumpernickel.
But that's
Oh,
who
she's like a halfling.
But that's who we mostly pray to here.
Yeah,
Shrine?
it is Perry Royal.
Perry
Oh.
And
Roy.
you. I'm
Thank
just
you
gonna
so
face
much
palm.
for the information. That would have made our
Perry-
decision a lot
Perry
easier if we
Royal.
had known that sooner.
You could not tell us that sooner.
But you guys,
It's a family secret.
I expect that none of you are going to tell anybody.
Okay.
I can trust you, correct?
I look directly at Shrike.
Yes.
Can I help you?
I'm just looking at you. As soon as he says that he can trust that none of us are gonna say it.
Hey, I don't say things. I kill things. I don't know what your problem is. Mirra's
I'm
the
looking
talker.
at you.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's a concerned face from all three of the family members. What?
No, it's okay. They're bad guys, and we've been working
planning on
on his
killing your
anger
chicken.
management control. Okay, with breathing exercises into the nose.
The one who
out
doesn't need
through
to
the mouth.
properly breathe has breathing exercises. I love it.
Yeah.
Javier, all of a sudden, he butts in and he goes, "They're just kidding, aren't you guys?" And he just,
Yeah. You got us. You got us, Javier. Yep.
just sense of humor.
I still have my face in my hands right now.
Okay, we understand the assignment, Mr. Breya's dad, sir, and we will help you guard your prize-winning pumpkin. We appreciate the use of it after it is finished growing, because if it got taken away, then the Mr. Tortoise wouldn't be able to eat it anyways beforehand, so...
So basically, the contest is always held not on a specific day, as in like a day on the calendar day, but on a specific day when the harvest moon comes out.
That's a game.
Yes, it's also an actual term.
Hashtag expansion.
Yeah.
So basically, we
What
hold
if
the contest on
one
the harvest
took
moon.
the entire plant?
Hmm?
What if one took the entire plant, roots and all, and it's not plucked?
I've never tried, and I don't really want to try.
Yeah, then it's ruined if something happens. And then we have to wait till next year. Or, I could just go talk to Miss Gay Lady and, just ask her for one. That's an option.
Wait,
I'm ready to
What?
fight God.
I
We'll
could-
just wait.
I
2
can just go
days.
ask.
I think we're just gonna have to play guard duty for 2 days. It would give us a chance to actually rest up,
Yeah.
because
And I wasn't really trying to force it, but this just kind of how the scenario played out.
It works perfectly.
I-
Okay.
No, it doesn't work.
yeah,
Doesn't work for
I'm just
you.
angry at
Our
the
best.
dad for not telling us everything in the beginning.
Steelies? Yeah, that's fair. It's his trade secret, though.
As I said, if anybody found out, they could just clip it while it's still small, and then that's that.
Mm.
You better watch out. I'll return next year.
Dude. Oh, no.
Right? I have a grudge. Shrike has a really long Eldritch Blast.
I still say we spread the rumor about traps.
Or I'll just sit on top of the pumpkin and wait.
And wait.
I can
Shrike,
bury
let's
Shrike in the dirt,
You do need
and then
sleep.
he could pop out like a daisy.
I mean, we can just take shifts.
Actually,
Shrike
Shrike could
is
just sit
war.
there. Shrike could just sit there.
Right?
He's
I can literally sit there, and I'm
Shrike does
going
not need.
to-
Well, you do. Well, you just need rest. You don't need sleep.
His-
so-
even then I have a sentry's rest, so I'm never fully asleep.
he's literally a sentry, just sitting there,
Yeah.
staring.
I'm going to switch Umbra for Talok, which is Earth, the gnome,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go take a seat at the pumpkin.
Thank you, Mr. Scarecrow.
Should we put like Breya and Aurora at the pumpkin for now since they're AFK, and
Sure.
then we can go and do stuff?
Yeah, sure. I do want to buy a shield.
Yeah, because
So
we
I wanna
can
see
go
if
get
maybe I
go into
can
town,
something
get a
that's-
shield. We can have
pop it all over the
Jarvin do
place.
his thingy with the super secret stuff, and spread rumors about traps.
I
Yeah.
dig it.
Consistent
Alright.
about those traps.
Shopping day.
I want to try traps, but
Alright,
they're not
shopping
really.
day.
They're not really traps. Don't
We'll
tell
just
us.
walk around the
So
town.
Mirra's gonna spend
By
around her whole day
himself.
just telling people that the place is trapped. Like, have you heard?
Have you heard all those
Shrike needs to
explosions?
trap by himself.
He is like so intent on winning this year. He booby trapped the whole place. It's so scary. He's letting his kids go in, like through the booby traps to go and like water the plants and stuff. Like, I really
Hunger
hope
Games.
he told them
Yeah.
where they were, because that's kind of scary. Like, don't even think of going anywhere near there. You heard the
Wonder why you
explosions,
haven't
right?
seen Breya for a while.
That's what they were. Yeah, crazy.
You wonder why
The
you
dead
haven't
family.
seen Breya for a while.
Right? Has anyone seen Breya?
Breya will guard the pumpkin.
Okay.
Aurora's gonna guard the pumpkin.
Yes.
Shrike is currently
Guarding
meditating.
the pumpkin.
Are you gonna?
Do you want to come shop with us?
Nah, I'm going to the pumpkin. But I am before I go out to the pumpkin. I'm going to take the 10 minutes to dismiss Umbra and get a connection to Gnome.
You sure you're not
Okay.
gonna go shopping with us?
I don't need anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
but okay. But
Gnome has now appeared.
I love him. Hi.
Aye.
I love him.
Because we're going to be in and around Earth, like, it's going to be, having him is going to be the best option if a fight breaks out over this pumpkin.
Are you like corporeal?
Yes, you could touch him.
Can I make a little flower for the top of your hat
No,
so you'll be under the earth and all that there is a flower?
absolutely not. I am not the giant worm from Men in Black.
So what are the rest of you doing?
So I'm gonna
We're-
try and contact my contact.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
going to town. We're getting the contact. We need a shield and some supplies, and I'm gonna spread some rumors.
Yeah, I think Lilith is going. Well, I think Lilith is accompanying me.
Yeah, I'll follow you guys.
So I just want to know who's going with Jarvin.
I will.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
anybody's
go with
welcome.
Yuelia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also
And
want to stop
cool.
into the tavern and whatever and spread rumors while you're doing your thing. So if you need time by yourself, just give me like a hand signal, like yo.
Oh, I don't really care. Does it have to be private, Josh?
It doesn't have to be. We haven't
Yeah.
really discussed anything yet. Technically, it's entirely up to you. I was gonna let it just be somebody that you meet up with,
I'll be right back.
Right.
not somebody specific that I think just. Literally, it could be somebody that got paid 5 gold. Like, hey, you need to say this when this person shows up and says the word.
Right.
That makes sense. I like it. Do I get to meet your friends?
No.
Yeah, you can meet them.
Yay! I love friends. Friends are the best.
Are they
But as to what that word is, that's gonna be up to you.
Right. I was thinking
Pumpernickel.
actually. I like pumpernickel. I do like pumpernickel. But I was thinking of leaving like a gold coin kind of thing, like a marked coin.
Okay.
In
How do you mark it?
I have paint,
Yeah.
and I have lipstick, and I have coal, And I just start pulling out like a whole bunch of like makeup and little paint things and like
I love it. Um, I haven't really fully thought it through, but essentially just like leave a marked coin in a location and then they meet up with me at the end, kind of
In
thing.
case you already knew. All right.
Sorry?
So I was just asking, just in case you already had something in mind. So that's fine.
Right.
what if someone else just comes and takes it? Because like, oh, a gold coin. Oh, it's a little dirty, but it means nothing to me. Like
Right.
a gold coin's a lot.
It doesn't have to be a gold coin. It could be like a steel coin. I don't know. But I was thinking kind of like I think it's the
How about a wooden?
Dark- wooden coin works. I was thinking kind of like the Dark Brotherhood in the Elder Scrolls.
I've never actually done the Dark Brotherhood just because I don't like the idea of just randomly killing people.
Oh, I love it.
But
I'm a
it's for
terrible person.
money.
It is.
It's not for nothing. You get money, which can be exchanged for goods and services. So there's that.
And you get to kill people.
And you get to
let's
kill
not
people.
leave that out.
Yeah.
That's actually the kind of the
It's
best
a
part,
really big
honestly.
part of it.
So I think
Honestly, half of them deserve it. But anyway, moving on.
I think in Skyrim I actually destroyed the Dark Brotherhood. In any case,
It's not a bad idea either, honestly. But anyway.
so you do your thing to this wooden coin.
Yep.
Because more or less you can just have somebody cast mending on it and turn it back to normal. And then you
Me.
can use it again.
Right.
Sorry, I'm not there.
But
That's
you do your thing to the coin. You place it down in what you think would be the logical spot, which
Right.
is, for whatever reason, it's always behind the post office.
Door number 2.
I dig it. I dig it. That works. And then essentially, like, my contact will meet me at the inn.
So, well, actually, the way that works is you ask your question. After you put the word
Oh.
down, you ask what you want to know,
Ooh.
and then I have something fun for you. So, what would be the question in this regard?
It just I want general information on the masked people in town. If they've been spotted anywhere, if
They've been
You know.
spotted everywhere. I'm saying she's like been all over town, so you know, like that's kind of broad. No, just
Right.
shorten it up.
So I was thinking more like where do they congregate? You know, at the end of the day, where do they seem to go?
Where can
You know,
we find them? You know, just shorten. Yeah, just. Sorry, you do your thing. I'll be over
Okay.
here.
yeah, where can we find them?
So you ask your question out loud, and maybe 5 minutes pass by. That's not abnormal, and all of a sudden, hey!
I'll look around.
As you turn to your right, and Mirra kind of tilts to look around, you see a goblin, a postal goblin, with his bag full of letters, I guess you could say.
Okay.
You Jarvin?
I'm Jarvin. Yes.
I'm guest.
Sign here.
I'll sign.
You got nice handwriting.
Why? Thank you.
He puts the thing away and he goes, "Here's your letter."
I'll take it, and
he
I'll.
goes- And it's almost a blink, but the goblin's gone. Like,
It's like Dobby.
you hear and see him take a step and blink, and it's like he wasn't there at all.
Jesus.
Payload.
So I'll open the letter in front of Mirra so we can read it together, kind of thing.
So it's actually a pretty nice letter, and it has a seal that you don't know what the seal is, but you recognize the seal from your past usages of the said service.
Right.
So you break the seal, you open it, and basically, as you start reading, it's a very, very refined handwriting. Like this is almost like the handwriting of like a noble, somebody who's put practice into writing this. So it's very, very easy to read, if not a little bit hard on the eyes, just because of the elaboration of the letters.
Okay.
It's really fancy looking. But as you're reading through, basically, your context don't really know a whole lot about this group. They know that it's more or less they have ties to the big incident that happened in Valona not that long ago, where this mass group of masked people attacked the castle, which is unheard of in the years that it's been established as a power. Like, not only has anybody ever really breached the walls like that, no one's ever really been ballsy enough to even try.
We were part of that battle.
And on top of that, another group attacked that group. So two groups of masked people were fighting each other, and there was all sorts of confusion about it.
Yeah, there was.
So that's what's up for conjecture. What we know as fact is that one of them was sighted here, and they seem to pop up randomly. There doesn't seem to be any true rhyme or reason to where they show up. The only thing that we really know is that there's always children around when she does.
Interesting.
I want to point out that the masked ones that were fighting the other masked ones had the same mask.
The exact same mask.
So it was like we couldn't exactly tell what was going on, who was right, who was wrong, or any other ones as far as our side or whatever. So we had zero.
They left side? Were they right side?
Yeah. So...
Can I say, well, we were waiting that 5 minutes. I got bored and went to the post office, and I would like to send a letter back to that classmate who sent me a letter, saying, well, we're on the thing right now, but everyone's like super excited. It's great to hear from you. What's been going on? We're just over here doing some stuff, and there's like big pumpkins, and everyone's super nice, and the food is really good. Yeah, everyone's like really excited for it. So yeah, I guess you'll see us there. Yeah, love Mirra. And
I'd say it's just a few copper pieces, like 5.
Okay, 5 copper, and then I'll tip another 5 copper to the goblin.
Ah, thank you, man.
Thank you.
So, Jarvin, but more or less from what you could decipher from this actually remarkable wall of text, is basically these people are really, really, really hard to get information on because they don't function in a manner like normal people do. Like, it's one thing to track down a regular person to their hideout or something like that, but these people come and go at will. They disappear in the blink of an eye, just like kind of like the goblins did. And it makes it really, really hard to find out anything other than the hearsay.
Okay.
The one thing that they've always tied in is that the people who report the masked person, it's always the kids that say, yeah, there was a masked person here.
So is there like a playground or a school that we can like creep on?
Wait, what?
Like, it's probably easier for me to get into a school than you. Like, I'd be like, hey, I wanted to see all the cute little kids. And they'd be like, oh, look at your tail. And I'd be like, don't touch my tail. And that'd be a whole thing. But, yeah. we could go, like, creep on a playground. Or, I mean, that first day, like, when we were visiting, like, there's children everywhere. And they just, like, climb down to Shrike. So
maybe we should just like ask kids, you know.
Where can we find the children?
Well, where do they normally pop up in this town? The masked people.
Where there are children.
Right. But
well, the paper doesn't say specifically. It just says that the only thing that connects everything together, the only thing that's similar in every instance that people reported it, is that a kid reported it.
Right. So I'm saying we should talk to kids, and like maybe kids have more information on these masked people than my contacts do.
Or I can dress you up as a small child and we can infiltrate the school.
I could totally disguise as a child. I'm a dwarf.
There is somebody who is probably more suited to that.
Yeah, but she's like shopping.
You know what? We're not gonna do that to Elvie.
Okay, let's go.
Be told they'd probably get me somewhere.
The children.
Elvie.
for the purposes of what you're trying to do, Mikey, let me see here.
Yeah, I want to find a shop. As I don't believe they have anything magical in this place.
Well,
There's
what kind of shield? Do you want a buckler? Do you want...
Well, I want to see what's available.
Okay.
But mainly they don't even have bucklers, they just have regular shields, and they're just more or less of decent quality wooden.
I just want to know.
Something that I'd probably just hold up my damn arm and probably be better.
I want to know what kind of shops they have in general.
Yeah.
Where'd
Go
you shop
because
at?
it's a kind of like a
Should we get a
fucking
longer
empty
ladder?
place.
No.
So, and a lot of the time, basically the price of the shield is 10 gold or 20 gold pieces.
20
Sorry.
gold, and how much would it?
Hmm?
For what am I looking for? For just a regular shield? Is that what it is?
I mean, there's a lot of them that are different
Okay.
based on how they're painted and whatnot, but they all pretty much have the same make. It's basically wood with the metal kind of bracketing together, and then like a giant metal thing right in the middle, which is what you're mainly trying to get your weapons to hit for deflection.
So it's a +2 AC type shield. Is that what it is? This thing says 10, and you're giving me 20.
The
You
merchant
gotta make a
is
buck,
selling it- the
okay?
merchant is selling it for 20.
Barter.
Yeah.
Fight them.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't exactly have this kind of money. Can I
Make a
maybe-
deception roll for me.
Hold
please.
on.
Oh,
Honestly, Yuelia, I feel like just because we're new in town, they're charging us these prices. Like that's
right?
they're
In
just trying to
I
scare off
mean,
customers.
what are they gonna like? I was told
Here.
you people don't use money that much.
I'm sorry, you
For real.
people? Wow.
No,
Shut up,
Stay in your
Mirra.
corner.
Wow. Sorry.
get out of here, Mirra.
Sorry. I heard
should have
everything from the post office,
I
okay?
take out my gun. We're robbing this
I'm
place.
horrible. It is delicious.
Be glad Shrike isn't there. Shrike would have blasted something by now.
Okay, so you said a deception check, and
Can I give him?
because
Disadvantage.
yeah,
If I'm proficient, can I give him advantage? Or not advantage, but like a straight roll.
You can even it out by helping him.
I'll help him.
I have proficiency, but I'm not there. Can I
all right,
assist?
I have no deception, so
I have a
five.
+5 to deception.
You got a 5?
yeah.
The merchant scratches his head. Listen, we do a lot of bartering around here, but we do need some gold to get the stuff that, fruits and vegetables can't get. This
But
is
can't
the
you-
market price, that's the normal price, and I'm sticking to it.
Honestly, I would expect you guys to get gold the right way. You don't need to buy a shield here, Yuelia.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna walk away. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
if they're gonna
okay.
overcharge,
Okay, thank you for your time.
Tell Mirra.
I look at them.
Go tell Mirra afterwards. I'll take care of it.
So I don't put it back. I just leave it on the counter and walk away.
I put it in my bag.
Wow.
Oh wait, what's around us in that shop? Is it just mostly armor, weapon?
Only one really other shop that might have. There's only 2 general stores. The rest of it is mostly
I was just wondering
stuff
what was in that
farmers
store.
would use.
What was in that store that we were in while they were talking?
A lot of adventuring stuff, but nothing in magical.
So just regular.
Basically, he runs a shop to kind of help adventurers and other people that take on that kind of lifestyle, help them replenish, rope,
Get started.
rope, torches, that sort of thing.
Got you.
All I'm hearing is Lilith picked it clean. There's nothing on the shelves anymore.
I'm thinking about it. Like, what do I really want? But no, there's nothing really there worth it.
What can I really take?
Here, could I grab a lantern as I'm leaving?
Do you really
Wow.
want to try?
Without I'm seeing.
That'll be sleight of hand.
All right.
Roll good.
While they're talking. Oh, I'm at disadvantage.
Correct.
That's bad. That's bad. Don't do
What?
it.
Too late now.
Inspiration.
Sorry, I thought this was mine.
Hold on. I rolled a natural 1 for the
Ooh.
first roll. I'm using my inspiration.
Wait, do you have a +7 to sleight of hand?
I do.
Jesus.
I'm using my inspiration.
Reminds me of my
That's a
first
21.
character.
You
What
know
was
what?
21.
I don't know if we're gonna have any more checks. I'll give you my inspiration.
I already used.
You got a 21.
Okay, I'll make the shopkeeper roll at disadvantage then.
It's okay. Let whatever happen
No,
happen.
no. Just
Let
hold.
whatever happen happen.
But basically, as far as you can tell, the shopkeeper has no idea that you've taken that lantern.
And I'm just walking out the door.
Okay.
If we see cops chasing us, we run.
He knows you stole it.
You
Right,
just
like
gonna
you
lean
stole
into
it.
Yuelia.
At the same time, he stole money from Yuelia.
I didn't buy the shield.
Go ahead and buy the shield.
No, I didn't buy the shield.
Oh, okay. But
No, I'm saying the whole time that you were that you were trying to talk to him, he picked it out of your pocket.
he just leans over. She just leans over, and you just hear, "If I start running, run too."
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Alright. There's no real, like, tailors or leather workers. Or...
Yeah, absolutely.
Could I go see if I can get some boots made?
They were made for walking.
But you have boots.
I know I have boots. What if
They
I
were
want to
made for
throw some
running.
extra boots at him?
You know what? Roll
Yeah,
initiative.
there is a leather worker in town.
I'll just commission some nice black leather boots.
Black
with
leather boots.
Black
Yeah.
leather boots made for throwing.
They're gonna be spiked all
Imagine
over.
A pair of black leather boots enchanted with return.
Yes.
No, it's just gonna be a chancla.
happened.
What are we
Gonna be
looking
a
at?
sandal.
Spike them up, and we're gonna have 2d6 piercing damage, and 1d6 bludgeoning.
But
Well, if
they
he hit you
don't-
with a crit again,
they don't have an area for like magical properties, right, or anything of the sort in the town.
I wouldn't expect this town to.
I wouldn't expect it either.
Hang on 1 second.
Hello. Oh no. He's stuck. He's stuck. I need to move stuff. Hi. He took a nap with me. Go on. Go on.
And you're-
Yeah, back out. Go on.
I wink at him.
I'm trying to come up with a fair way to this, because I don't want to like crazy charge you, but
yeah.
Just use your judgment.
What do you think they would give a fair human lady? Using more of their leather than usual.
let's put it like this. So what would you consider, like you're trying to get probably boots that are like really nice, like
Yeah,
fine.
just some nice quality leather boots.
Okay, so I would say that's because fine clothing is 15 gold.
Okay.
It'd probably be doubled because that's currently how the market works, more or less.
Alright.
So I would say for him to make those boots for you would probably be 10 gold.
10 gold? Alright.
And they would be considered like fine black leather boots.
I'll take it.
I mean, there's some already there if anything catches your eye. Just for storytelling's sake. There's a pair that looks exactly like how you want it.
Ooh. I want that one.
So,
Who'd you make
and
that
all
for?
the
That'll...
stores-
Who'd you make that for, if you don't mind me asking? I don't think...
Her name is Shrike.
I just made it because I had inspiration one day. To be quite honest, no one's ever bothered to buy it.
Well, I hope I can live up to your
I
expectations.
think my main problem is that I made it for people other than halflings, and that probably in hindsight wasn't a good idea in the halfling village.
Well, it's alright, I'm here now.
Thank you for your coin.
You might get more patronage later. Thank you.
Unlikely.
Very unlikely, but bye.
Tongue is a jip.
Anybody doing anything else?
So Jarvin,
So-
should we like? I mean, we have like 2 days to like guard and stuff. Should we like try and hire a woodworker and get like some stuff done for the ship?
I'll probably do that. Yeah, like, what are you thinking?
Well, because I mean, the whole second floor is just like open concept, which is great. But some people want privacy, and it's like we need to someone to work on that. And it's like we have a few days, and then we're gonna be in the cave thing. So we have at least a few days. We can get like a wall or two built.
Yeah, let's do it. Hell yeah. Is there somewhere like that in town, Josh? Somewhere
what?
like we can find a woodworker to
Oh.
build stuff for our ship?
Oh no, Josh, come back
Got
to us.
lost.
Yeah, I
Uh,
didn't hear a word you said, buddy.
There was something
Yes.
about yeah, and then gone.
Say all of that again.
You look like a mime, a really good one.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
I don't know what happened, I'm sorry. But basically, in this very farm-heavy town, agriculture is like really big. So you can find a lot of the stuff that in much more abundance than you normally would anywhere else. Wood is a very big commodity because they're always having to replace like barn walls and stuff like that.
Right.
So if
There'll
anything,
be a-
we can
there'll be
buy the
hashtag efficient at it.
we can stock up on supplies here because this seems like a really good place to stock up on supplies like wood and nails and hammers and shit. And
Things like adventuring materials and rations, like this is a great place.
how much for an
Yuelia.
entire box of rations? Like a big like box.
Do rations expire?
However many rations you want, and then multiply it by 2 because they're trying to make a profit.
That's fair. Okay, so
Not for us.
let's think of some
What
stuff
about
to
bulk
stock
sale?
up on. And do they have paint around here?
They do have,
Basics.
I wouldn't call it paint. They do have ways that they color stuff using, plants and vegetables and stuff like that.
Sure,
But it's-
beets and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they don't
they
have
throw tomatoes
like-
at their walls to paint them red.
That's what the beets are.
But they don't have anything like paint like we would know.
But it can be used on wood to give it a color.
Likely.
Likely.
I'm gonna
Okay.
throw that out there because I feel like Mirra should know this.
Okay, yeah.
Magical stuff is hard to get dirty, and that would include trying to paint it.
Oh no, even the inside of the ship?
The
Oh,
whole ship is
no.
magical.
But
Any minute now, it's
you
gonna
can
wake up and start.
magically have it
I
talking
hate
changed.
crazy stairs.
You can have it magically changed to what you want it to be.
That's fair. Okay, how about
Really, really.
it's
What just
loading?
happened?
That's what happens when Bless You Lilith
Oh.
gets caught.
Jeez. Oh no.
Caught stealing the
Shrike
land.
cast
That's
reduce on
awful.
the crowd.
They're already halflings, like
See,
I'm not gonna tell you how long I was holding on to that that gift.
I haven't played EverQuest, but there's a halfling town in EverQuest, and nothing is more humiliating than being a mighty whatever class you are and getting your ass handed to you by a single halfling sheriff. Let me tell you, it's a humbling experience.
how about a big piece of cloth, like heavy duty cloth for a flag?
Yeah,
That
Okay.
gif is amazing.
I need two.
I know.
I need 2 giant flags. Cloth for the flags.
I can't imagine, I can't imagine that would probably be more than. Let me see if there's cloth.
I know I'm asking for weird shit.
It's okay.
Shopping episode.
Ooh, can we get like stuff to make weapons for our ship?
I mean, in a farming
Don't know if
community,
you'd
I don't
find
think
anything
they'd have
like
cannons.
that, like cannons and stuff. I think we'd have to go to somewhere more industrial for that. I'm not there. So.
I would say
I want to make a ballista.
a yard of silk is 10 gold pieces. So if it's not made out of silk, I would probably say it's probably a gold piece per yard.
Do we know any druids?
Are you gonna make them turn into a spider?
I was gonna make them cast Awaken on the pumpkin.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, now we're fighting a pumpkin.
Gotta find that level 4 somehow.
Okay, so I'll take 2.
Gotta find level 4 somehow.
And I guess I'll talk to you later about cost for like a whole bunch of wood and nails and shit. Because that's gonna take a hot minute for you to look up. So we'll talk about that later. Okay, so, and then should we find the children?
Yep, but like, where are we gonna do that though? Because I don't want to be.
As I said,
creepy.
like a playground or a shul
But
or...
the material that they gave you was cotton, just to throw that out there.
Okay, that's why I got 2.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally down to go like kid hunting.
Uh huh.
What?
Yep. We said it. Whatever. Okay. So,
Anyway.
oh no. Let's. There we go.
Okay, so
Okay, let us.
that's what Lilith and I did. I don't.
We're gonna go
Okay,
around and try and find
So
the
Yuelia.
Trying to find
children.
the shield was a bust.
Hey, Yuelia.
Charging us.
How much do you actually need the shield for the coming battle? Because it might be important.
Ask
I should
Mirra
be okay
again.
as long as I stay in the back. I do
If
have.
you tell Mirra what happened, Mirra will fix it. Just
Honestly, if you feel it's important, we can try to find someone who can get you one.
I should be okay.
I have something even better.
I'd rather also put money towards something better than just that.
That's fine.
And
Just saying. I
Do
don't
we
know
like
anyone
if
has any
they're in
extra.
the shopping area as well, and we're by like the post office slash. Well, maybe the clothier has that cotton cloth, so they don't have like canvas like that flags are made out of or whatever. The tough cloth. Josh?
Like burlappy cloth?
Yeah, do they have, so they don't have like burlap or canvas or something that, a flag, so that it's not gonna like just unravel in the wind?
I think what you would, maybe hemp? No.
Hemp
That would
cloth? That's kind of burlappy.
But they don't have anything like burlap.
Okay, well, this is a good start. So like while we're getting like the fabrics and stuff, do we see Lilith and Yuelia?
I see them first. I'm hiding.
I don't think they're on the same
Okay.
side of town, so I don't think so.
Okay. Just checking. Okay, so we're children hunting.
You really just want to take a walk around the town.
Yeah.
Not much to do.
we're just gonna take a walk around town, see what we see anything
Just get the lay of the
specific.
land.
We're not really looking for anything, but just
Meanwhile,
I mean,
Shrike
it
went
takes
to child hunt.
It takes a little bit, but I mean, easily enough you find, like, the main school that they use.
Okay.
The schoolhouse?
Mm-hmm.
Plot twist: Shrike finds a child first.
Eldritch Blast.
Shrike is now banned from Midway Burrows.
Is Shrike still at the pumpkin?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, is everyone in class, or are they outside in like a schoolyard, like playing, or?
There's no one really outside. There's no activity outside, so you imagine that everybody is inside.
So all the teachers
Too bad it's a
see
Sunday.
the teachers see everybody looking outside, and they call 911.
Oh no!
A lockdown. Two creepers outside.
Yeah, I don't think it's good that we go in and start asking them about the masked people. And I
At
don't
least
think the masked people would like show up in school. I think they would show up like
Behind the
when the
bleachers,
kids are
like,
playing,
by the shed.
right?
So, okay, so this chick already approached Breya's sibling, correct?
Yeah.
Why don't we just talk to the sibling? Has anybody done that? Like,
We tried to. She
Yeah.
was, well, shit.
And she said maybe it's her friend, and I'm like, I want to meet her, but you know it was just Breya talking to her, and I didn't want to like butt into the conversation, but I was secretly listening from the stairs. So, yeah, we could do that. I guess.
we wait until school's out? Like, I'm assuming we're
No.
chilling near. You want to do it now?
No, we can go talk to. Oh shit! I'm trying to find the sister's name.
I mean,
Gary's the goat. Gosh darn it! Where's the sister's name?
just to kind of throw it out there, you guys, well, one of you is Valona Elite.
Flash your badge.
We must speak with the children. That sounds really creepy. Like I don't know, like what a good reason would be.
National security.
Talking to Jarvin. That sounds really creepy. No, that's not creepy at all.
You have to speak with them for national security reasons.
What do you think, Jarvin? Should
I
we
mean-
talk to the sister, or should I like go all? Hey, I'm from like the academy, and I need to speak with these children alone in a room with just me.
Right. It does sound creepy. It like any way we go about this, it seems creepy. So it seems like we should approach a child that we actually know that has already encountered them.
Wonder if maybe it's talk to any of the other like of Breya's siblings.
Is it so bad to have someone supervising you while doing it?
No.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Jarvin could come with, but
I'm
Not-
oh
not
yeah,
one
a teacher. A teacher
out
could
of game
come.
here. This is terrible, but I look like a priest.
That's true.
No.
We do have a priest.
No.
Oh, no. He looks like a man of the cloth.
So
Okay,
should,
well that helps. I
I
mean,
mean, we're already here. Should we like go in and talk to them, or go talk to maybe, not maybe. What the heck is her name? Breya's sister first.
Out of game.
So I've never met her. I don't know.
Out of game. If they are at the school, you might tip everything off.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I guess we do shopping. I'll talk to you about that later, and we'll go talk with the sister, or try and find Lilith and Yuelia. Should we try and find them before going back?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Okay. I like your idea about talking to the kids. That's good. We'll do that eventually.
Okay,
Right.
let's go back to the ship.
So as you guys are wandering around, you run into what seems to be a
100 minutes from
tabaxi.
Bob.
What seems to be a tabaxi, a cat person, and she seems to have a bunch of wares like on a cloth.
Oh wait, you Khajiit.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Did I knock anything over? I'm so sorry.
Sorry, my apologies. This is Lilith and Yuelia.
Aw,
Oh.
dang it.
We brought
I'm
this
like,
up
cat
as
person,
I
cat
took its
person.
ring.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, oh wait, did you? I'm sorry. Did you say we bumped into them?
You too.
They're just
no,
you're
there's
just walking by because you guys said you were walking around.
yeah,
Mhm.
and we see it's a back thing.
You have Kachina
Oh,
with
no.
hair.
She
No,
looks like this.
I was gonna hunt her down eventually.
And she looks like she's a merchant?
Correct.
I am immediately going to that. It seems interesting. Come here, come on.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Let's see what they have.
Have wares if you have
I
coin.
know.
Hello.
I think it's 5 years.
Hi.
What's your
can
name?
see what? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I can really say it in common tongue, but my close friends here affectionately call me Ginger.
Well, hello, Ginger. What do you have for sale?
Trinkets
Yuma.
and such. Basically,
Trinkets,
things
odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I collect on the road from here to there that I think are neat.
Anything particularly special?
Hmm.
Anything that will look good on me?
I just kind of peddle them here and make a little side coin for my nomadic nature, if you will.
Okay. How long have you been here? I'm sorry.
Here in Midway Boroughs,
In Midway Boroughs.
day or two.
Okay.
Do you like it so far?
Oh, lovely place. Very friendly people. This is somewhere I would come back to.
That's nice. Is there anything you recommend? I'll kind of present my. Are they necklaces? Or are they just charms, knickknacks?
They literally are the most random assorted. I don't know how to put this, and I really. But like one, you can obviously tell is like a shard of glass, but it's like stained glass, so it's blue.
Yeah.
There's one
Shot
over there that looks like a 4-leaf clover. Oh, that's pretty lucky. But most of it just seems to be just utterly random stuff.
Mirra
But I will let you guys pick one type of intelligence check to use. Each
One
of you can
type.
do it separately or together, however you want to do it. But you can pick one
there's
intelligence
Arcana,
type ability check.
Arcana, Nature,
I have Arcana, Nature, History.
Investigation.
Yeah, Religion as well.
Oh, Religion. Yeah, big one.
And use magical device.
And use magical object.
It's gonna be you rolling this because
Other than use magical device, that wouldn't apply. My apologies.
it's gonna be you doing this because you were way better.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to do one as well. Didn't you say that?
Wasn't it?
You can do it separately if you'd like.
Or do you want me to do both?
But just remember, you guys are at disadvantage in this roll.
Oh, I thought this was just for something else.
So if I let him do both, does he just have a straight roll, or is it still?
Okay, you know what? How about I just use
We'll
I'm gonna use my inspiration to give me a straight roll.
Basically, what I'm asking you guys is to apply a skill that you want to apply to see if you can see anything meaningful in these items.
Okay, we'll do separate ones.
Okay.
I'll give you my inspiration, Lilith, since you used yours already.
So it would
Can I
just
do
be
that?
a straight roll. Yeah, it would just be a straight roll then, right?
Can I make Aurora use their inspiration for Mikey and Breya on Pedi?
No, you can't use inspiration from players that aren't here.
Yuelia, what are you choosing?
I tried.
That's a legit.
So is my roll just a straight roll now because of I
Yeah.
had disadvantage, so now it would just be a straight. Okay.
So what are you choosing?
Okay, I'm going to go with.
Hypothetically, if I was there, I'm not. Would it be charisma or would it still be intelligence?
It would be intelligent because you're assessing her items. It has nothing to do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with Arcana then.
Okay.
Arcana.
Okay. Then I'll go history.
13. I'm great.
17.
17. So, as you're kind of sorting through the items here, most of it seems to just be garbage, more or less. But both of you kind of eye in on one particular item specifically. It's kind of bizarre, but you think it might be a rolled up spell scroll?
Ooh.
Okay.
Plot twist, it's Moody's eye from the Goblet of Fire.
I'll point at it. So how much for this one, Ginger?
The paper seems nice.
Yeah, I could always use some extra paper.
No, hold on.
What?
Does it seem magical? You said we can kind of tell it's a little different or a little better than the rest. It looks like it's a magical scroll.
Looks like a rolled up spell scroll.
It looks like, because you've seen, out of all the scrolls you've seen, the
I do
make of it is very similar. It has the two knobs, and the paper seems to be rolled up around it.
Okay.
But it does look incredibly worn down. It's not opened up, so you guys have no idea.
Okay. Do you mind if we look inside the scroll here? Is that a bad idea? That's a better idea than
I
others.
would
If you open up a scroll, it uses it, right?
Purchased it first in case it falls apart. I'm not responsible once it's your possession.
All right, how much
But
then?
if it falls apart before I sell it, that would make me sad.
Out of game. Would Identify be able to tell me what that scroll is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If
If
it's
you're-
magical, I don't think Identify needs to.
I just need to touch it, and then it
Hang on.
lets. If it is a magic item and some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, or if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you
Or-
learn which spell created it.
Yeah, or some magic imbued object. Okay.
We'll try to buy it while it looks all dirty and beat up, and then you'll mend it. Yeah, that's the best way to go about it.
Okay, but I will. You want me to? I'm just gonna look up at Lilith.
Just
Do you want me to identify this now, or we can do it later at a timely pace?
up to you. I'm not sure how fast you can do that.
Okay, then I'm just gonna use the spell slot and go ahead and cast Identify.
All right. I need. You to roll a D100 for me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
45.
45.
You got power word kill.
Oh no, Lilith is dead.
Guess we'll get Rocket back.
Hey guys, I quit my day job.
Again.
No, this was war. I had to help you.
And what did you roll? Sorry?
45. 4, 5.
45. That is.
55.
Oh my god.
What?
So,
What you got?
It is power word kill. Mass version.
so basically, you're looking at it, it looks a little bit shabby, but it still maintains its structure, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
For whatever reason, Ginger doesn't seem to mind that you're making spell circles and touching her stuff. But this would be a disintegrate scroll.
Oh no. That's
Disintegrate.
wonderful. An extremely powerful spell.
Okay, I don't actually tell her
yeah,
what it
don't
is.
say that in front
Yeah.
of the seller.
That shit would hurt.
There you go.
Read that. Just read it.
And the ray can be any color. It doesn't have to be green.
Yeah, thin green ray springs from your finger to a target that you can see within range. Target creature, not creation. Wall create force. Targeted by the spell must make a dexterity saving throw, and a failed save target takes 10d6 plus 40.
Yep.
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 On a failed roll, you still take 40 points of damage.
You need to find someone to copy that.
No matter what,
Rated if this
if
damage
you
leads-
fail, no matter what, you take 46 point, or 46
76
points
plus
of damage.
40.
Oh, even if they fail?
No, if they
No.
if they pass, they take none.
Oh, okay.
If they fail, the minimum amount of damage it does is
Is 40.
46.
Hmm.
No, it's
Gotcha,
10d6, so it'd be minimum 50.
Yeah.
Unlike the majority of other spells, which can roll 1 damage for all the dice, This is one of the few spells that is plus a number, which means
Punch.
no matter what, you do at least 46 damage.
And it's force damage, so if we see anything from the void,
It
Oh my
dies.
fucking god. But
I'm gonna look over to Lilith as like, this isn't really that great. But I guess it could come in handy. How much for this?
I see other merchants, they sell for 100 gold pieces. I take 100 gold pieces.
It's not that great. How about 90?
90's still a lot.
Okay.
Here, I'll pull out 90 gold.
Make I would do a persuasion check for that one.
Can I help if I'm
Disadvantage?
proficient? Can I make it a straight roll because I'm proficient?
Yeah, if you're helping.
I will help you.
Persuasion. I'm not good at persuasion.
I-
6.
Say what?
6.
Oh god.
She kind of frowns a little bit. You just see her kind of scratch the sides of her face with her claws. She goes, and you see her kind of get like a disappointed face. She goes, even 90 gold could pay for food for a long time.
It's
God.
fine. I will give you.
She
100.
goes, 95 gold pieces.
Give her 100, you jerks.
I will give her 100.
I'll go halvesies with you.
Okay, sure. Thanks. You sure?
Oh,
Yeah.
marvelous. My collecting pays off once again. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that catches your eye?
That's a
Since
lot
I
of money,
still have-
Ginger. We did that because you're cute.
Oh,
Since I still have
Okay.
the identify spell, I was like, do you mind if I look around any of your other things? And
by all means.
okay, so
If you
is he gonna be okay? Like if I kind of hold it and see if there's anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just-
so
Oh,
out of anything else that I touch, is there anything else magical that I would see?
yes.
Well, the spell lasts for. Oh, it's instantaneous. Oh wait, the
Basically,
duration is instantaneous.
you inspect one object if you do it as a ritual.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
basically,
no, I did it as a cast.
oh, that's just one object. That's it.
Oh shit. Well,
That's
then
if you do it as a ritual, you're just sacrificing time.
right. Well. Okay, then.
I don't want to steal from Ginger, but I really want to steal from Ginger.
Don't steal from Ginger.
Let me
Okay,
see here.
That is what you're stealing from.
She was really nice. She rolled low, and she even took off 5 gold.
I know.
All she does is care about food.
Okay, well. But we wouldn't know what it is until I identify. Okay, so what else is there?
I mean, there's the 4-leaf clover. There's a really crappy looking necklace. There's a lot of stuff that just plain out looks like garbage. It just, I guess, looks like I said. There's the blue stained glass shard, or what you think is glass. There's another tear of cloth. It just seems like it's made out of silk, maybe. There's a
Hey,
rock.
Ginger. Ginger. How long are you going to be in town?
I leave today. Especially now that I have gold to travel.
You don't want to see the harvest? The special festival they have. It's a competition.
Oh, they're having a harvest festival. Maybe I stay for that.
Okay.
It's in 2 days.
It's in 2 days. You get to see
So-
the prize-winning pumpkin.
Maybe you can also collect a few more things and make a few more sales.
Oh,
Get some good food.
We
You
do
and-
know a very good cook.
you inspire me to work harder. Yes, I shall.
What is the most expensive thing you have?
You bought it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fair.
Well,
That's fair.
technically, I no have them.
Okay. Then
Next-
what is?
Next most expensive is these, and she points to the stained glass blue shard. Is pretty, yes.
Do I dare use identify again?
How much for the blue
We
shard?
have time. You can do ritual.
I don't want to sit there and just for 10 minutes in front of the NPC.
Well,
That's true.
Just sitting there drawing an incantation for 10
How
minutes in
much
front
for
of
this
her.
very pretty shard?
Yes, how much?
I know it's only piece, but it's pretty, yes? You put it in front of your eye, and everything is blue. Like the sky. Very pretty.
It would look really good as a necklace.
I sell for 1 silver piece.
One
I'll take
silver?
it. Or, no, go ahead, Lilith, if you want it.
I was here. I'll fish out two silver pieces.
Oh, I don't think it's worth that much, but thank you.
It's okay.
How much for this
You-
bracelet? You said there was a very shoddy looking bracelet?
An incredibly shoddy looking necklace.
Necklace. You know what? Yeah, how much for this necklace?
Like, it doesn't look like it even clasps together anymore.
That's fine. How much?
50 copper pieces? You feel like she's that number.
Here,
Okay, here,
we'll
have,
put the silver point.
I'll
silver
give her
piece to
one.
that.
I'll give her 1 silver for that.
Oh, thank you.
Let's just use her as our bank.
Today,
You take all my money.
today is a great day.
Oh, so some people are worth spending double prices on.
No, yes. This is a
I'm
very special
kidding,
NPC.
I know. I'm only teasing.
The grumpy man halfling isn't worth giving 20 gold.
I mean, we just got an insta kill for the void, so
We really did.
If you roll maximum, that
That's
is
100 points.
100 damage. If you hit a void
Doubled.
creature, that is 200 damage.
How much?
that's bad math.
How much silver? Oh no, wait. Oh, okay. It's 10 silver for 1 gold.
Yeah, no, you're right,
Oh,
math. My
100
bad
silver.
math. My bad math.
I was about to say. I was like,
Isn't it
100 plus 100 is not 200?
Which is 60 plus 40 is 100 times 2 is 2.
I had so many numbers running through my head, it's not even funny.
It's 100 to 1, Yuelia.
Oh, okay. So 100 silver is 1 gold.
Silver, 100 silver to a gold, 100 gold to a platinum.
Okay.
Electrum is not a currency in my campaign.
Okay.
It
So.
exists. but
Okay,
it's-
because I didn't have any silver, so I had to drop 1 gold to make 100 silver. Is that fine?
I'll
can say that
give you a
have-
silver.
I can say that you have silver.
Because you didn't give me any stuff. It's fine. I already converted. It's fine.
We can say that you broke some down earlier.
Okay, yeah, I got change at the bank. Okay, so I give her 1 silver.
Okay. I said I don't know if you can make it nice again, but most
I-
work already done. I wish you
Tell you
luck.
what, I will make this look amazing, and then when we find you again, I will show you.
Oh, I would greatly appreciate knowing you got something nice.
Have you seen a clown person with a mask?
Oh, yes. She stops by often.
Wait, what?
She looks at my stuff too. But she never buys anything. Just comments on how, and she kind of frowns, how terrible my items are.
Oh.
And she points at the scroll, the torn part of scroll. She kicked it. Made me very upset.
Maybe somebody's looking to get disintegrated.
Really? Wait, what'd you say?
Huh? What? Huh?
She
Well,
looks
I'm very.
Well, I
smart.
think your stuff's amazing.
Do you know? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, she
No,
just said thank you.
Do you know where he would go? Or they? I don't. She?
The masked person, yes?
Yes, the masked person. Do you know where they would go?
Sounds like she. who Ginger knows not. But I see her go towards school very often.
That's kind of creepy, Ginger. Alright.
Who is Ginger to judge? All I know is that she kicks merchandise. Very rude. Very disrespectful.
Very. Huh. Do you know how to defend yourself, Ginger?
Oh no. Ginger no. Not fighter.
Well, thank you for everything.
Oh, no problem. I look forward to maybe seeing you one day if the fates should decide.
We'll be around for the next 2 days.
And she gives, she's sitting cross-legged, but she gives a bow nonetheless.
When she does that, I take everything.
Roll.
Alright.
Clean her out.
Shrike casts darkness. Walks in, takes everything, walks out.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You know, that's not a bad idea. Hey, Shrek, do you want to team up to get a shield for Yuelia?
Oh my
What's
god.
even better, I have dark vision even in magical darkness.
Oh, then yeah, you got that. Alright. Anything else, Yuelia?
No, I think we're good.
Don't you think it's weird that someone would just hang out around a school?
Here's the thing. Why don't we ever find them? If they're going around town talking to people, why haven't we met them? We've
Well,
been
we haven't
walking
been
around town.
Not for
Twist,
that
they're
long.
Talking to Shrike.
And then we go back to Shrike. So anyways.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
think we
we've been
start
here
heading back
for...
to the airship.
We haven't been here for too long.
Okay,
And
so
I don't think they would present themselves until they have something ready.
Maybe.
They seem
That
like
or
a
they find us-
well-planned...
That or they find us a threat.
From what Breya said, they seem like they're well-planned and have something waiting. We'll see.
Do you want to hold on to this scroll?
Trust me, I have no clue how to use those things.
Okay.
So,
Maybe
what is it, by the way?
Oh.
just
Because if we're going to pay that much for it...
just to throw that out there, this is a 6th level spell scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, more or less anything beyond the 3rd level isn't really even purchasable on the market. Like, 4 is exceedingly rare, and 5 is like, what the hell? So, 6th and higher is like legendary quality, more or less.
Shrike is going to out loud say somebody almost made a mistake.
And then on top of that, in my campaign, you can use a scroll of any level. It might fail, but you can use magical device on any magical object, including scrolls.
I just rolled for the shits of it. I rolled a
The
32.
damage?
Yeah, I just rolled a 32.
Plus 40.
Plus
Pretty
40.
sure you would have activated that had you used it.
Yeah. Well, no, I rolled a 32 for the damage, isn't what I'm saying.
Oh. Well, 32 plus 40, so 70.
Yeah.
40, so 72 points of damage, correct.
Jesus.
I'm obviously not using it. I just rolled for shits.
But yeah.
Nope, it's used. It's gone.
Josh.
I over to Lilith.
And now there's a
what
random
is,
halfling
tell me,
no
what is
longer
this?
there.
What is disintegrated?
You're like, hey, what does this do? And reads it.
Oh, bye, Ginger. Damn it.
I look over to Lilith. I was like, it's really dangerous.
Exceedingly dangerous.
I'm just gonna hold on to it and
Just the fact that you guys have it.
not say anything right now.
It's one of
Fine.
those
I'm
things
good with
where
holding.
like you guys have an airship that you probably don't want to let people really know that you have, and now you have a spell scroll that you really don't want to let people know that you have.
I'm gonna
good at
put
keeping
that in
secrets.
my bag.
No one will know.
Every single person that Jarvin has spoken to, he's told about the airship.
I mean,
I'm totally kidding. I'm lying.
I mean, everyone saw us fly over the town.
saw it and celebrated it. All right.
Cannot find.
Is there anything
scroll
anybody wanted to say, do?
Are we just going back to the giant pumpkin?
Yeah, I don't mind resting.
Yes.
Near it on the
It's
ship.
nighttime.
Plus,
I'm long
yeah.
resting and sentries rest.
Oh, I want to get
I
like
would also like to rest.
I want to purchase like a good meal for Sir Scruffykins. That's his name. And I
Now
want
it is.
to Sir Scruffles. And I'll go up to him and give him his meal and give him a pep talk about how, listen, this year the pumpkin is really important. You got to make sure that no one comes in. Brought you some extra food. It smells really yummy. But I brought you some extra food. And we gotta keep vigilant and alert. And we're gonna be over guarding the pumpkin, okay?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Kill it.
How are the things holding up? Is it getting in your eyes anymore? I think it's holding up real good.
Yo.
Okay, good. So here you go. We'll see you later. Eyes out. And I'm gonna go. Oh God. I'm gonna go back to the pumpkin.
If you actually want to pay for it instead of just bringing food that the mother makes,
Yes.
I would imagine that's maybe 10 silver.
Okay.
I'm never going near Sir Scruffles ever again. If that's what he sounds like.
That's now canon.
That one snail from SpongeBob. Meow.
Okay. So we're all. Where did we
God.
park? Where did we park the ship, by the way?
It's
Right above the
like
pumpkin.
right in front of the
I
pumpkin.
left it by the house.
Yeah, by the pumpkin.
Is
Oh,
it is it landed somewhere so it's not
No, it's
using up
floating.
its time frame? Okay.
It's okay.
We gotta keep it. We gotta keep an eye on that time frame, bud.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
well, it lasts for 7 days, so
Still, we gotta keep an eye on that time frame, bud. Okay.
We'll land it in the water by the
so,
mine.
but everybody's
Way
going
over?
back to the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll meet up and discuss shifts and all this good stuff.
So, so do you guys want to go ahead and fast forward to the rest of this day so you guys can get a long rest?
Yep.
Alright, hang on.
I'm good for that, actually, yeah.
Hey, Yuelia, you should definitely use that scroll on the tortoise.
Dude, not cool.
I'm blocking our way.
If the pumpkin dies, so does the turtle.
At about,
Worst comes to worst, we might have to.
just throwing that out there right before we end, at about right around dusk, around twilight, when it's starting to get dark and harder to see, you do notice a group of people, not halflings, kind
All
of
of them.
Eldritch
pop up
Blast?
at the edge of the field,
Eldritch Blast?
just looking in the direction of the pumpkin. 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and then gone.
Yeah, that's too long to be a coincidence. Shrike is Eldritch Blasting.
They
Wait,
are
who's
going
awake, or rather, who's on watch?
300 feet.
We're all chilling and talking and setting up our schedule. So all of us right now,
So we're all.
up and we all see this.
Do we, like, are we around the pumpkin?
Shrike
I'm on
hasn't
the
left
ship.
the Shrike hasn't left the pumpkin all day.
Good.
Well, I just want to know if the rest of us are on the same boat. Like, are we all around?
Yeah.
That what we're.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in front of the pumpkin. I would be on the ship. I don't know where the rest of you guys would be.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
I'm gonna be on whichever side of the pumpkin is on away from the house.
Aye, Captain.
Okay. I gotcha.
You
But
know what? No, I think I would
Okay.
also be.
so first thing, how far is your Eldritch Blast?
120.
Oh, it's still 120 right now.
Yeah.
So they are way beyond that range.
It's fine. Warning
And
shot.
two, unless anybody rolls above a 20% or a 20 or higher on the perception, no one would notice that but Mirra. So that's up to you guys if you want to do a roll.
I'm rolling.
Or she would just tell
I
you.
almost had a nat 20.
They're too
It
far, man.
slid on the nat
I got a 20.
They're too far, man. They're too far.
I got a 20. 18 plus 2.
Okay, but,
I got-
but basically it's 20 or higher, and you guys notice that.
I noticed nothing, so no Eldritch Blast is going out.
I'm not paying attention.
But they are much further than 400, 500 feet.
So,
So not
should,
halflings.
so
They are way too tall to be halflings.
Lizard men.
should we have like one person stay by the pumpkin, the rest of us like form a circle? Like,
Well, we should
'cause-
take shifts.
well, yeah, yeah.
So
But
the
nighttime
question
is-
who's gonna stay up? Who's gonna just? I don't know.
Well,
Shrike
Shrike's a
within the
permanent fixture here now. Yeah.
Shrike is like, it's fine, I got my side, and goes into Sentry's Rest.
Okay.
I'll take
I'd
either. I'll
like-
take whatever shift.
I
Yeah.
can't actually get a long rest if I'm actually on watch, right? Or can I?
No. It would be like sleep for the rest of it and then stay up for an hour to watch or something.
In order to be on watch and get the benefits of a long rest, at least half of your watch has to be at least actually resting. So the most that you can actually pay attention during your 8 hours is 4, without getting another point of exhaustion.
Right.
Well, so Shrike's always quote unquote gonna be up. So, do we split it into 4? Well, I suppose
And
we have the other 2 as well.
And the way that perception works is Shrike would be able to more or less detect his surroundings in a diameter, not
I
just
can see and hear as normal, but I'm, like I said, like my back is to the pumpkin. I'm on the far side from the house.
If you say that you're keeping an eye out, then you're paying attention in all directions, not just the one you're facing.
Nah, I'm just doing Sentry's Rest in my direction.
I would like to.
Why
I
wouldn't you
would
do
actually
behind
like-
you? What if they like snuck up? Why would you limit yourself?
I want to get rid of my exhaustion.
Okay, that's
You
fair.
would be able to. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, you're unique, that you don't require rest in that regard. You can't move, but you like you were saying, you can't move, but you're awake, which is different for the rest of them. They actually have to go to sleep.
I'm gonna say I would like to actually sleep because out of character I would like to get my spell slot back and remove this exhaustion
Okay.
But,
and maybe move and maybe switch some things around.
Shrike can definitely stand watch the whole 8 hours and get the long rest.
Okay, then
Awesome.
I will. Okay, so we're looking. How about I take the morning shift then?
Okay, I'll take a shift.
So after I sleep, then I can get up
And I'm
then
guessing we
watch
can get
that.
Breya and Aurora to take a shift.
We'll be covered.
I don't hear them
Yeah.
saying no.
Do we need an order, Josh? Or are we just...
Yeah.
Nope. Not particularly.
Okay,
Okay.
so like we're all
Josh has
pretty much
already
gonna
rolled
take a
it.
shift.
Josh has already rolled to see if a fight breaks out. He's ready for next week to start with, okay guys, roll initiative.
No, I'm gonna say it to him.
All the rolls just now.
Alright, Josh, roll initiative.
Okay,
Stay I
so
won't.
we're all keeping watch. We know people are
12.
watching. I
Fuck.
have alerted Sir Scruffykins. And
Shrike goes first.
I can't do that.
But
Yeah.
other than that, my friends, I think that's where we'll wrap it up for tonight.
It wouldn't be D&D without asking level 4.
No.
What if
Considering
I
we had a
stab Shrike?
shopping day,
I don't know. We found
I
Ginger.
had to ask.
it was a good attempt. You know, it could have been like, you know what, that was a successful shopping day.
Was Ginger always in Midway Borough?
No.
She
it was not.
travels.
I'm talking about, like, while we were here. Or
Was
did
she
he,
here
like...
the entire time that you got here?
Yeah, or was he, like, in a random encounter? Oh, was she
No.
a random encounter?
Told for her to be there as a random encounter. Just I had to wait for you guys to run into her, and then I had to quickly roll what she had.
That's funny. Well, now you
we
have
hadn't run
disintegrate,
into her then.
but nobody knows but you. I don't even know what it does. You just said it was dangerous.
Yeah. Okay.
Yuelia also
Incredibly
did
dangerous.
almost briefly mention giving it to Shrike, and that was when Shrike out loud to Breya and Aurora was like, somebody almost made a mistake.
Oh no.
The
Okay,
winds of
so
change.
Josh, I messaged you. So
You almost shot a kid, Shrike.
Hi,
You know what?
Okay,
Gigi.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get going,
Gigi.
but
Bye.
see you guys later.
I'm gonna get off of here too. Thank you for the
Okay.
session, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for
See you
Bye.
next
See you guys
week.
next
Bye
week.
bye.
Peace.
Like
Bye,
would.
Jenny.
Bye, Jenny.
Or it's
Bye, Jenny.
Would Midway Barrels have a good price on lumber?
probably.
Okay.
I said I would have to look into this to give you the exact number
Yes,
later.
I sent you a thing. It's just like general building supplies to try and add rooms to that big downstairs area.
Yep.
And I'll, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you so
Alright.
much. Bye.
Have a good night. Till next time.
Till next
Bye.
time.